We are live. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the THT live stream. We're going to be live for a long time today, for at least a couple of hours, because we have a new promo, and we finally have what I've been talking about for a long time. The book is finally going to be released, but not in the typical way. This isn't even the actual book, I'm not gonna lie to you. This is just a book. But The Black White Supremacist is the name and the title of the book, and that is kind of the new moniker that I'll be going by for a second, because that's what most people, black people, are gonna be seeing me as. The Black White Supremacist. And so this is gonna be the new push. I want this to go mainstream. I want this to go to the moon and back. You can support me by buying and purchasing your first copy for $1. Purchase and send your payment to Cash App /$ Truth Seekers, TRUTHSEEKRS is how you can purchase the book. I'm putting that link for you to purchase as well in the description and the live chat. While we go live today, we're going to be talking about some of the things that are inside of the book, some of the reasons why I wrote the book, and some of the messages that you can expect from the book. So for $1 purchase today, the way that you purchase it is you send your Cash App with your email. You have to send your email in the messages. Once you send your email to the messages, I'll send you the book, the Word version tonight. If you want the audio version, I'm still working on it, and I think I'll probably charge like $2 for the audio version. Probably like $5 for the audio version. If we get enough audios, I'll just have to like finish that tonight. But the book is out, $1. You can support the channel. Need your support very badly. Cash App, Truth Seekers, no E on the end. Black White Supremacist is out, and yeah, I mean, at this point, I'm gonna be going because it's, number one, we need that moniker. It's shocking. People are gonna hear it. They're gonna think like, what the hell is this all about? Now, the goal of the book was to actually be all black with a white cross, right? Or all white with the black cross. It was gonna be the inverse of what the KKK members used to burn on the slave and black people's land, right? But I don't have all that designed. I don't have the ability to get all that taken care of right now. I'm at a point in life where I just need to start like making immediate sales. I just need to start making immediate money, because y'all know, if you've been watching me, my one watcher right here. Oh, for my one watcher, if you can, leave a like on this video if you can, so we can get into the algorithm. Everybody leave a like. If you're watching this on the replay, leave a like. I'm in the car right now, living in the car, and so trying to get this thing jumped off, trying to get this thing going right now, right? So we have to kind of just do things from the very bare basic level. What's up, soccer legend? Soccer legend? Bro, Soccer Legend, are you an old viewer, Soccer Legend? Maybe you are, maybe you're not. I think you might be a new subscriber. I can't remember, dude. I feel like you're one of the old people, though. Shout out from H-Town. Yo, shout out from H-Town. Shout out to H-Town. Yo, we're in the funk right now, but I'm in Dallas. I'm not gonna lie. In the car in Dallas right now, bro. Juan Garza from Houston in the building. Yo, Houston has that crazy flood and everything, right, bro? Hey, Juan, go ahead and get yourself the new copy of The Black White Supremacist, bro. It's the book that I just got done. $1, bro. Send it to me on Cash App, bro. And send your email. I'll send the book over to you at the end of the stream, bro. You can check it out. I got the audio version for $5 if you want it to, bro. It's going to be the hottest book, I swear to God. It's going to piss a lot of people off. CNN's going to be calling your boy, bro. Because niggas been dealing with baby mama. Nigga been dealing with crazy black people. Nigga been dealing with crazy, all kinds of crazy black issues, bro. So I put it in a book. Shout out to H-Town, man. What's it looking like over there, bro? Your boy's been in the car, living bad, living rough. Baby mama laughing at a nigga. Ain't seen my kid in 5 months. Like, everybody's telling me to go get a job at Walmart, bro. To go get a job here, to go get a job there, bro. Like a nigga's lazy or something. Like a black man just don't want to work, bro. I haven't had, and I keep telling y'all, I've never had a single job. Maybe I need to go work with construction people and work with the Latinos over there, but I've never had a job where one job could pay all of my bills, bro. So like, I don't even know how anybody's living at this point in life, bro. I don't know how anybody's making it. I don't know how y'all are doing whatever. So I'm trying to do the very best I can with what I got. I wrote me a gosh-darn book. I'll be doing DoorDash, bro. But you know what I'm saying? It's all bad right now. I'm not gonna lie. Like a nigga's been fighting to keep his feet on the ground. Like, y'all don't understand. Like, men are going through it right now, bro. Like, men are depressed. Men are going through it. I was struggling with depression. I was struggling with taking my life away in the past like month and a half, 2 months. I was about to throw it all in and give it quits. If it wasn't for one homie that I have that pretty much talked me off of that mountain, that pretty much was like, nah, my nigga, you're gonna make it. Nah, my nigga, we're gonna build you a website. We're gonna do something. We're working on all that right now, bro. If it wasn't for him, Tyree, shout out to you, Tyree Oliver, if you're watching right now. If it wasn't for that black brother, bro, I don't think I'd be here with y'all right now, man. I think that these black women, I think that these black niggas, I think that these black fucking subhumans would have gotten me off of this planet, bro. My family would prefer me be dead right now, bro. My family versus me having success, selling a book, doing this, doing that, they prefer me to be dead. My child's mother would prefer me to be dead and gone right now, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm dealing with people that are trying to use the justice system, the legal system. I'm dealing with people that are trying to use any system they can, the monetary system, knowing that I'm not in the position I can to get a lawyer, a family lawyer to hire for $5,000, $10,000, whatever, using my daughter as a pawn in this entire game, trying to push me further to the edge while also claiming that they're Christian, that they're God-fearing people, that they're this, that they're that. They sound just like white slave owners, bro. This is why I wrote the book, The Black White Supremacist. This is why I wrote this hoe. Because again, I have never felt like a slave with white people. The only times I ever felt like a slave is when I was dealing with my family, or dealing with black people, or living in the hood, or dealing with whatever, when it's like, damn, I can't go outside right now because a nigga might legitimately get shot. I don't worry about that in white neighborhoods. So I wanted to put it in a book, The Black White Supremacist. You can purchase it. Again, if you want the audio version, send $5 to cashapp.com/truthseekers. I'm still recording the audio version. It's my voice, but it is written in a very cinematic quality. I will say I have a very nice, deep, cinematic voice. It'll probably be done in a couple of days, but just send your email in the Cash App. Yo, the book has crazy numbers. The book has all kinds of stuff breaking down how much we kill each other, how much we hate each other, what happened, how we actually got to America, why we got to America, white men's actual roles in us getting here, whether or not they're truly as evil as we have been in days of history past. Who were the Moors? Were we truly black Israelites? You see, like, niggas, like, I don't know, there's a meme going around, like, we was kings, right? The Moors, we were kings, we ruled civilization, we were on top, and then the white man somehow kicked us out type of deal. The book addresses all of that. I talked about all of it, but in an entertaining format. And then I also spun stories about what happened to me in my real life. All the stories about me getting teased for being the black white kid. All the stories about me getting teased for being smart, talking smart. All the stories about me not being able to fit in with my own people, but loving and enjoying my life with white people and missing white people when I was ripped apart from their community and then transplanted into the black community. How much of a fucking culture shock it is. There's like themes going back in time in the middle of chapters to where like it's just amazing, bro. You know what I mean? Like I remember I told my mom I was writing a book. I told my people I was writing a book, and my mom was like, "How can you write a book?" That's literally what she told me. She was like, "How can you write a book? You don't even have a college degree." I was like, "What do you mean how I write a book? There's plenty of people that wrote a book, mom, that don't have a college degree." But she looked at me confused, bro. Like, what, little nigga? How do you know how to write a book? I mean, at the end of the day, it's just words on paper. I mean, even if it's not a good book, anybody can write a book, right, mom? But she, in her mind, she's like, dude, my son can't write a book. You don't have the credentials to write a book, little nigga. You didn't even graduate college. You're not as smart as me or another college graduate or whatever it might be. You know what I mean? Like, bro, man, this shit is deep, bro. Anyways, you can purchase the book. It's out now for $1. It'll be emailed to you if you send your email in a Cash App message. Baby mama drama and why I've decided to like give up on my child. I actually wrote in the very beginning of the book, in the preface, a letter to my daughter. And I put portion of that letter on my community post. And it pretty much explains why I'm not going to be in her life, why I'm not going to be there to protect her, why she's going to go through a lot of the miseries that young black girls are going to go through, and what led to that, right? How it ended up becoming that bad. Because if I'm her, I'm going to be, at some point or another, maybe when I'm 4, 5, 6, or 7, I'm going to be wondering where the fuck my father is. Like, where's my dad? Why do I have a stepdad? What is a stepdad? Why can't I have my real dad, right? And so I have to, bro. I have to become somebody that's popular, famous, that's world-renowned author, whatever it might be. I have to, so she can see, bro, that her father wasn't some lame. I have to become something so she can see that my father just didn't leave me. No, he's pushing an entire motion of revolution. He had to leave, and he did leave, so he could bring awareness, so he could bring structure, and he could bring hope to a lot of other black little boys and girls like me that may or may not have a stepfather that's going to touch them in the future or watch them while they shower in the future. Do you know how many men, stepfathers, are legitimately praying and try to get with black women who have black daughters, right? You know how many nights I worry about that as a father? Do you know what that does to me as a black man? Knowing that I can't protect my child from the most predatory group of men in the face of the planet, knowing that their mother is actively seeking to date within the most predatory group of men in the face of the planet. Do you know what that does to me as a black man? Knowing that my power has been ripped away from me by the black woman through the white man. Do you know what that does to me as a black man? Knowing that I can't just go exert my power control the way that I know a man can exert power and control of a woman, because the justice system says that that would be evil and they'll lock me up in jail, even though she's exerting power, manipulation, control over my generational seed, furthering the trauma of us as black people for millennia to come. Do you know what that does to me as a black young thinker? It does a lot. It does a lot. It does a lot. And so when I had the perfect storm of living in this car, we have the perfect storm of getting into, accidents, and you have the perfect storm of having situations in life lead you to a point to where you literally have nothing else, right? I literally have nothing else. The only thing I could do was crash out or write all of my thoughts down so that other people could read them, hear them, listen to them like you're doing now. Make sure you leave a like on the video on your way in. Leave a like, double tap your screen, leave me a like, turn me up. We're going to be streaming for a couple hours today. I need to make at least 5 book sales. If you can do for $1, send me $1 on Cash App with your email, $Truth Seekers, TruthSeekers. With your email, I'll get that book over to you. You can hear about my past. You can hear about our future. Whether you're black, white, Mexican, Indian, Latino, I don't give a fuck. Send over that $1 and you're going to be fascinated. This is one of the best reads you'll ever have. The good thing also is we have AI. If you don't want to read it, just copy and paste it into an AI and tell them to vocally read it for you. ChatGPT. That's the good thing. Thought about just doing that, but I'm going to narrate myself. So if you want the audio version, $5. Word version, it's going to be $1. I've had countless sleepless nights. I've had nervous breakdowns. I've had sessions where I just started crying so hard it was uncontrollable crying. When the mother of my daughter left me at first and she was pregnant, I remember I had a nervous breakdown and I just started crying and crying and crying. And it was a shaking type of cry. It was like a soul type of cry. I almost felt it in my blood. I felt it in my bones, brothers, sisters. I felt it in my veins. That's the best way I can describe it. It was like my ancestors were crying for me and crying through me. It was like my people. It was like I felt every single lash that my ancestors received as they were slaves, bro. In that moment, knowing that my people betrayed me, knowing that my woman betrayed me, right? I can't describe to you the feeling, bro. And I remember thinking, you know what? I don't know what I end up doing in life, but I'll make sure I never feel this way again. I'm going to make sure I never let another black woman, another black man, another black, white, Indian, any race of person have this amount of control over me ever again. I said, this will be the first and the only child I decide to have. I'll make sure I use a condom with every last sensual partner until the day I die. You have my word and my promise on that. The only way I'm going to have another child is if I decide that, you know what, I'm going to take the risk to fuck up my entire existence again and have a child purposely. Other than that, there's no other children. There's no way I would go through this bullshit again. And I talked about already dating outside of your race. We need to be dating outside of our race. If you're a Mexican man, if you're a white man, if you're an Indian man listening to this message, that's going to be what you start to see push towards the forefront, right? Hopefully that means that for you, you'll start to have more black people. You'll start to have people that think with your communal mindset, that can merge with your communities and things of that nature, that can acclimate a bit more to the whatever your community is, right? Hopefully that's what it ends up being in a few generations. But as it stands right now, there's no reward for making children in the black community. The only thing you get is pain and furtherance of trauma. We need to stop having babies. Africans need to stop having babies. All black people, I'm not going to lie, need to stop having babies. Because black people don't know how to have babies or raise babies. Black people don't know how to raise generations and communities. There are none. They don't understand how to do it. I don't know why. I don't think that it's because we're necessarily stupid. Maybe we are. I don't know. I'm not saying that. I don't want to get completely demonetized. I don't know what the issue is. I hope that some of y'all call in. Oh, by the way, if you want to call in, here's the link. You want to call into the show? Click this link that I'm putting out right on the stream right there. Wherever you're at, leave a like on the stream. I hope you're enjoying your work day. If you're listening to me from your workbench, I hope you're productive. I hope it's going well. I hope the boss leaves you alone. I had jobs and the bosses never left me alone. I always had one boss that was an issue for me. I'm sweating in the car right now. If you're watching on video, then I'm sweating. I'm getting ready to wipe my head. I have these little wipes that I use in the car. They're sanitary wipes. They keep me a little cool and they keep this show going. I can't keep the air on right now because I literally have no gas. to keep the air condition on at the moment. We get some sales from this book, though. I'll be able to crank the air on, I tell you that much. So hope you're enjoying the show. We've done a lot of episodes in the past talking about, let me wipe this really quickly. Give me 1 second. Woo. It is hot down in Texas. I tell you what, folks, it's hot. I'm talking about 100 degrees. 100 degrees every single day. Now is not the time to be in a car. I'm waiting for winter. Whew, with open arms, but it's hot. We had, 102 degrees yesterday? Yeah, man, it's brutal. It's brutal. I've talked about a lot, in the Black community, right? The drama of trauma, or the trauma of drama. You know what I mean? And at a certain point, here's what I mean by this. At a certain point, you have an ocean, right? And at the very bottom of the ocean, you have these fish that swim and swim and swim. These are deep sea creatures. Now, if you were to look at some of these pictures of the deep sea creatures, you'll see that they're very nasty looking animals. They're like warped, and they have big teeth, and they look crazy, and they look scary, right? It's because they've been swimming in such a highly pressurized, dense environment for so long that now they've evolved or devolved. They can't see, or they don't have certain amenities that typical fish do. And the problem is, if you try to catch one of these fish and bring it to the top, it'll die on its way up because it can't handle the higher pressure. You see, a lot of Black people are like these bottom dwelling sea fish. And then you got the Asian people, and then the Mexican people, and then the white people, and then the whatever hierarchy you want to put. But just make no mistake, we're on the very bottom. Galaxy in the building. Same thing as Parasites, he said. Good to see Galaxy in the building. Booger Wolf in the building. What is that? Is that a Kane reference? Kane reference? Way too hot. Yeah, bro, it's been crazy hot. So you got Black people at the very bottom. We've been swimming for 500 years a slave. Hey, if you want to buy the book Galaxy, $1, send your email in the Cash App donation. I'll send you the book after the stream. For audio, $5. So you got we've been swimming for forever at the bottom of the ocean. And we've gotten to a point now to where we've devolved. If you look at those bottom ocean fish, they're hideous. And when you pull them up, their gallbladders come up. So the problem right now, and why I say we need to stop dating and having babies, is no matter what you say to a large percentage of Black people, there is no ability to shift that current mindset. You can liken it to trying to tell a girl on the Fresh and Fit podcast that her standards are too high. You can liken it to Kevin Samuels trying to tell a Black woman that her standards are too high. We as Black people have been swimming in the bottom of the ocean for so long. We've been 500 years a slave for so long that it's going to take at least 200 years to revert the slave mindset that keeps us in the slave mentality. These fish at the bottom would need multiple generations of living at a greater and greater and greater surface depth. It's not as simple as bringing a deep sea fish to the top. No, if you would want to catch one of these fish alive, you'd have to somehow have the ability to have it live in certain environments and pressure for a certain extended time. And only when, and this is the same thing with scuba divers. If you dive and you have a scuba regulation system, a trimix system as they call it, I believe, which is nitrogen, oxygen, and helium, and you dive, the deeper that you dive deeper into the ocean, the more time it takes for you to surface. Do you know why? It's a pressure called it's a process called depressurization, I believe. So in the water, when you dive, there's bubbles and there's nitrogen that expands inside of your air vessels, right? The more you dive. And it doesn't bother you. It's not an issue until you try to resurface. When you try to resurface, if you don't take enough time to recalibrate per certain surface marks, then the bubbles inside of your blood will literally expand and kill you. And it'll boil you alive. So decompression sickness is what's killed a lot of divers before they knew what it was. So now when you dive, every 100 feet that you dive, it takes like an extra 45 minutes or an hour to decompress from that extreme level of pressure that you've been living at. Do you catch what I'm saying? Are y'all catching what I'm saying? Black people have been so compressed in this crazy, horrible, hideous, hood-like environment. It's going to take longer than a couple of months. It's going to take longer than a couple of years to decompress from the sickness that we're all experiencing in the Black community, from the Black community, amongst the Black community right now. This is why I say it's a multi-generational effort we're going to be facing right now, right? No. The deeper that you dive into the mess, the longer that it takes for you to reach the surface safely. Now, there are certain instances when the divers have to automatically surface. If you're running out of air, guess what? You need to take the risk and you're going to have to surface. And it's a 50-50 chance. You might get sick and die. You might make it. But either way, if you do make it, you're going to need to go to the hospital. You see, when an emergency, resurfacing happens, you could survive, but you're still going to need to go to the hospital and get treated. When you get out of the Black community and you start to do well for yourself, you could go ahead and build a Black business inside of the Black community. But no, we still need to go ahead and address why you ended up getting into that position in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Generational curses. Yep. Just says Galaxy. Generational curses. Hey, if you're walking into the building, leave a like. I got a new book called The Black White Supremacist. It's $1. Send it $1 on Cash App to Truth Seekers, and I'm going to send you the Word format. Just send your email in the message. Send the $1 Cash App to Truth Seekers, TruthSeekers. I don't have $1 to my name right now, folks, but if you donated to me in the past, Gulf Coast Granny, thank you so much for your donations. Everybody, thank you for your donations. I was going to go get some car tires. I've had people submit $50 so far. It only costed me $30 to get my car tires, but Amazon took away 20 of it. The rest of it I've used for gas and eating. So that's where I'm at right now. Not a single dollar to my name, but hopefully this can bring at least a couple of dollars on the stream today. $1, you can support Black excellence and hopefully start to actually make a change. If you're a Black person or if you're a white person, Asian person, you've experienced Black generational trauma. You see, Black people have generational trauma. We've been swimming at the bottom for so long now. What's up, Seven? It's good to see you in the building. We've been swimming at the bottom for so long now that we've turned into these fish. And you know what's funny? Look at the fish. If you just Google right now, Google deep sea fish, you'll see the type of fish I'm talking about. They don't have eyes. They've been swimming in dark environments for so long that they don't have eyesight anymore. They don't have the ability to smell. They don't have the ability that normal fish have. They're ugly. They look hideous. I don't know if they're edible or not, but they're probably not edible. You probably wouldn't want to even eat those kind of fish. You know what I mean? That's what we are, and that's how the rest of the world treats us. Bro, if you think about it, what continent really likes Black people? What region of the world really tells hey, we love having Black people. Every single aspect and place that you look in the world, they don't want Black people there. If you look at anywhere that Black people are and they've immigrated to, bro, they're the bottom of the bucket. Nobody wants them there. I mean, maybe there's an exception of UK not liking Muslim immigrants and things like that more than they dislike Africans and things. But for the most part, if you go on all these racially charged forums, X, Twitter, Facebook, and you look at these supremacist pages, it's not hatred or racism directly towards Indian or Arab people really as much. No, it's designated towards Black people exclusively. Specifically, by and large, in totality. And admittedly, Black people are the one demographic that probably hate themselves the most. There's no pride in being Black for the most part, unless you're proud of repping a block that you don't even own. You know what I mean? Unless you're proud of repping some street signs or colors or an idea or a mantra. You know what I'm saying? There's no Black KKK. There's no Black, and I'm not saying that there needs to be, but there's no Black secret society. There's no Black revolutionary party. I mean, I guess there was BLM type of deal. Maybe there was BLM, but BLM was it didn't offer anything. There's no BLM buildings. Is there a BLM museum? Is there a BLM structure? Is there a BLM college fund? There's no actual impact that BLM is going to have for a single Black person other than the organizers. You know what I'm saying? So it's even the valuable institutions or the valuable movements that Black people have offer no value to society in general. They offer no establishment, no jobs, no workforce solutions, no legal advancements for Black people, no legal representation. There's no lawyers that went to go sign up to go work for Black Lives Matter. There's nothing. Now, you know what? I wish I would have had the ability to start a Black Lives Matter. I guarantee if I would have made $17 million, I would have done something. Donate $1, support my book. I need your money more than ever. I need you more than ever. Buy my book for $1 through Cash App, $ Truth Seekers, TruthSeekers. Send your email in a message format. I need your support now more than ever. I've run out of gas in my car and I've run out of gas in my life. I've tried so hard, and I almost took my own life, guys, ladies and gentlemen. I almost took my own life because of dealing with this bullshit with my baby, because of dealing with this bullshit with my parent. I almost took my own life because of dealing with this bullshit and realizing that I'm black and that it's only going to get worse. I almost took my own life when I realized that I really don't have much hope. The only hope I have is begging and asking people and hoping that people see my vision. The only hope I have is hoping that there's other people that believe in me as much as I believe in myself. That's the only hope that I have right now as a black person. That's what I'm running on. Kanye West said to try to get rid of my pride, but when I was barely leaving, that's my pride was what kept me alive type of shit. That's where I'm at right now. Little monkeys in the building. Stop robbing the neighborhood, says Little Monkeys. Hey, listen, I love the racist comments. Stop robbing the neighborhoods. Bring more of the racist comments in here. Clown with the messing emoji 7 said that's cool. I appreciate you, 7. I love the racist comments. You know why? Because it's showing my baby mama the world that she's creating for her child. You know why? Because it's showing my parents the world that they're creating for my child. I love the racist comments because it shows everybody what's really real out here. Hey, Little Monkey, call in, bro. Little Monkey, if you can call in, bro, I would love you, bro. I swear I would love you. I'll give you a portion of the book sales if you can. Call into the show. Tell me why we're monkeys and why you don't like black people. I want to hear it. I want to hear it. But the only thing I ask, Little Monkey, click that link. The only thing I ask is that you don't make any threats of harm towards anybody, because I think that's like the only bannable offense on YouTube. At this point, I done crashed out and cursed so much that I don't think YouTube can ban me. I think YouTube's like, you know what? This nigga's got a good reason to be crashing out right now. Like, you know, he misses his daughter. You know what I'm saying? He misses his daughter. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I'm cussing out my baby mama, it's because I miss my daughter. When I'm threatening my baby mama, it's because I miss my daughter. When I'm threatening anybody, it's because I'm going through it. You know what I'm saying? I understand the hood niggas. Bro, I understand these hood niggas now. I understand why they be wanting to kill everything and murder everybody. I get it. I get it now. I understand why let me change this music real quick. I understand why the hood niggas be want to just kill everything. Bro, these niggas are hurt. These niggas are hurt, bro. These niggas are tired. These niggas are going through it. Straight up. And there's nobody to listen to them. There's nobody to listen to them. So they're just saying, F it. F y'all. F everybody then. $ True Seekers buy the book. Click that link. We're 30 minutes in right now. I got 8 viewers. If you have not already, make sure you like the stream. Make sure you like the stream. We're trying to get this thing up to 20 viewers, then to 30 viewers, then to 50 viewers. Hopefully then I can make some sales. If you want to just support the channel, you can just support the channel if you love my message and send me a Cash App donation. I would appreciate it very much. I can use that money today to go get food, to go get gasoline, and to stream longer. If you're at your work, your job, I hope it's going great for you. Leave a honk if you're a truck driver. Tap your desk if you're a white-collar worker. If you're a teacher in class right now, what are you doing? You should be teaching them damn kids. Wait, no, you're not. You're Sunday, right? Sunday fun day. What are you doing? You should be grading them damn tests. Get out of here. I'm kidding with you. We need all the teachers we can. Did you know that less than 5% of teachers in America are black males? Why is that? Why is there such a black male in power, in respect, in reference epidemic going on? Where are all the good standing black males? Are there any left? Well, no, they take all their money and they get the fuck away from the black community. They're leaving America right now. That's right. They're leaving America. The white man's not going to be too upset by and large. The Asian man's not going to be too upset by and large. The Mexican man's not going to be too upset by and large. Who hurts the most from black men deciding to stop dating black women by and large? It's going to be black women. Who hurts the most from black men? Women deciding to date black men. Does anybody care at this point? I don't know. I don't think that we really care about each other anymore. I don't think we should care about each other because you know how I think. We should start getting rid of black people. We should start specifically breeding black people out. Is that supremacy? I don't know. I think it is. But if it makes us more supreme as a race of people, like, here's the thing. Is it really bad if you're taking a group of dogs and then picking the best dog out of there to like keep as your pet? Is that a bad thing? Like, legitimately, and I know it was wrong in the sense of what white people were doing, but I mean, like, going through and picking the strongest slaves and the strongest everything, I mean, what they were kind of doing was right in essence. You know what I mean? Like, they're kind of right. We should be doing the same thing. We should be picking the strongest Negroids to lead. We should be picking the strongest Negroids to be the ones to have the message, to be the ones to make the children, to be the ones to have the fathers. Like, if we're not able to do it, then maybe we should have another group of people that are able to pick us to do it. Because again, when white people really had their foot on our necks, we didn't have an issue with black fathers in the home. When we were slaving out in the fields for 18 hours a day, and that whip was being cracked over our motherfucking backs, and those shackles were being placed on our necks, and we were being planted into the ground for torture methods for 4 or 5 hours a day under the Texas sun with a metal latch roof, there wasn't no complaints about missing black fathers. But that's the #1 complaint that black women have now. Well, maybe if their dad. Maybe if their dad had a job. Maybe if white men still owned us, I wouldn't have to listen to your bullshit, bitch. I'd rather the white man own me today than to listen to a black woman's bullshit. Let me take a sip real quick. Y'all think I'm playing. I'd rather go right back to the days of slavery than to deal with what I'm dealing with black people right now. I wish we could turn the clocks back, the hands back of time. Let me get into a little, let's take this thing back a little bit. History 101 with the honest truth. Like, share, subscribe. There was a slave named Nat Turner who led a revolution, a rebellion, if you will. And he was nearly successful with kind of really succeeding in like getting black people free. But you know what stood in his way? No, it wasn't white people. It was scared black people. You know, ever since the beginning of the rebellions in slave history and things like that, most rebellions and the failure of such could be attributed to one factor. And that was what was known as the Uncle Tom. Now, coincidentally, Uncle Tom was actually not an Uncle Tom or a coon. He was actually a really strong, brave man. Somehow his name got bastardized to turn into a coon type of dude who we make fun of and reference like bad people and black people in reference to, right? But Uncle Tom was a stand-up nigga. Most of the time, the slave revolts didn't even happen or begin because it was another slave that went and told master, right? You see, we still got the same thing going on right now. When your woman is keeping your child away from you, that's the slave running and telling master, 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 right? When your people don't want to snitch on a crazy psychopath that's in the hood that's been raping and murdering and doing all kinds of crazy stuff, that's black people saying, master, master, master. You see, there's all different types of form of coonery. What most of us as black men are going to feel is the coonery from black women. Now, that's the most powerful type of coonery because you got to understand that the slave owners specifically kept the door around slavery revolving by controlling the birth of black slaves. By them able to control the birth rate, they were able to keep us in check by number rate. They were able to ensure that only the strongest of us, the smartest of us, the dumbest of us, the most subservient of us. You see, when they're able to breed out, when they're able to kill, when they're able to select who they want to select, they're able to control the narrative of that destiny and mission that much further. $10 super chat came in from Booger Wolf. Blessings, my friend. Us men are under attack. If men don't get along, the future men will stay boys. Us men are the greatest threat to the people who want to destroy this world. Booger Wolf with the $10 super chat. Booger Wolf preaching on this wonderful day. Booger Wolf, I appreciate you, man. Listen, y'all, I don't get the super chats immediately, so if you can send a cash app, I get that $10 cash app immediately, but I'm going to keep this super chat up here because it's powerful and I appreciate the support, and other people are going to donate once they see that you donated on super chat. So thank you, Booger Wolf. I've said this before, and you know what? I'll go ahead and say this, right? In reality, if black men had the ability to work together, I kid you not, most likely black men would be the top or the second race. I kid you not. If black men had the ability to work together, black men would probably be, and the reason is this: outside from the intellectual factors, I truthfully believe that black people can be extremely smart. If you look at Africans, they go to the white establishment and institutions and they're collegiately educated. They're extremely smart. But why don't they have the college educated to the Stanfords and the labs and stuff in Africa already, right? So that's my theory and my argument. It's not that we can't do it. It's that why haven't we done it, right? So aside from that, we have the athletic factor. We're naturally more athletic. We're naturally stronger. We're naturally physiologically more adept and adaptable to every single climate on earth, whether it be cold or whether it be extreme heat, right? We have the ability to adapt better because of the way that our genetic makeup and our compounds lend us over to be. We are the more adaptable human being, if we're being honest, comparative to our white counterparts. But we just do not operate the same. We do not operate the same, and we have not evolved in the same manner. right? We have not evolved in the same manner. And so that's where we're at now. I know that we were kings and we were Moors, and I'm doing the research on all of that right now because I used to like, diss and talk badly about the black guys that are like, oh, we were kings and stuff like that. I don't really diss and talk badly about it anymore. I just bring it up to modern day, right? Bring it up to modern day. But $10 super chat from Booger Wolf coming in with the pause. Coming in with the support. Yo, it's good to have, man. That's the first super chat, Booger Wolf, I've gotten in, I don't know, probably years, brother. Man, it feels so good. I thought about that. I said, I wonder when I get another super chat. Really nice to get super chats again, guys. Thank y'all. Blessings to you, brother. Let's go ahead and keep this thing. Colonialism says Dadao. Colonialism. I'm gonna keep this super chat on the board. So yeah, colonialism. And here's the other thing. Here's the question, right? The next natural question is, okay, let's say we were kings. Let's say we were rulers. Let's say we were Moors. Let's say we were this. What happened? What happened? I'm not saying that we didn't rule Egypt, that we didn't rule whatever. What happened? Was there a war? But if we were kings, queens, and everything like that, and we were ruling the white people, and the white people were our slaves, how did it flip? At some point or another, that means that at some point or another, that tells me that either we lost power by being too prideful, or we lost a war, or we lost power from the inside. Internal revenue and conflict. And I'm thinking, I haven't done research on this, so if one of y'all know how the Moors and the black kings and queens lost power, then let me know. But I'm thinking that was probably going to be internally conflicted as for the reasons. That's what I'm thinking, right? What happened, right? One of the things about the Hebrew Israelites, the guys that go around with the purple shirt saying that they're Jews and everything like that, they're like, hey guys, we are the rulers, we're the kings, we're the this and we're the that. And so I had a conversation with a group of them one day, and I said, guys, I'm not trying to necessarily even detract. I don't know if we're Israelites. I don't know if we're Jews. I don't know. We might be. I'm looking at some of the research, and it's looking like we might be Jews. We just might be. But again, why are we don't move like the Jews? We don't have meetings and things. Now, the Israelites, they're trying to get a motion started. I saw a video where it was like 500 of them marching in the streets, 1,000 of them marching in the streets, and they're marching. They got their purple shirts on. They look like the military, and they look like they're really organizing now. My God, that's a baddie right here. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm parked right in front of Jenny Beauty Supply, and so it's like, bruh, I see women walking in and out of this thing while I'm live streaming. My God, I have to get my money up. I swear to God, y'all, we got to get our money up, gentlemen. Get your money up, because these women are so bad out here. I saw a woman yesterday that was so bad when I was live streaming. She just looked at me and I just looked at her because I was in my car. My car was wrecked. But the dude that she was with, man, this nigga had to be in the cartel. It was a Mexican dude. I think they were meeting each other because they had a baby, because he got in the car and took off, and then she walked with the baby inside of McDonald's. Bruh. I said this woman was so thick. I was like, oh my God. Oh my goodness, this woman is so bad. I'm homeless inside of my car right now, bro. Like, what am I doing with my fucking life, bro? Like, I wanted to talk to her so bad, but like, bro, I haven't even taken a shower in a month, bro. Like, what am I supposed to say to her, bro? She was so bad. Gold Coast Granny, y'all have been telling me to like get like a big friend, a big chick friend. I'm gonna try and find a big chick friend. I was gonna live stream it if we can get, if I can get enough to put in the car, I'm gonna live stream it and then try and find a big friend. I gotta get my money up, y'all. I gotta get my money up. Cool. Let me just... Anyways, I be seeing these women go in and out, and they're just so bad, bro. Anyways, let me get back to the message. So, let me see if I gotta get the chat here. Okay. Booger Wolf coming through. Appreciate you, bro. All right. Woo! Anyways, bros. Anyways. Let me get my head wiped really quickly. Let me go back in. I'm gonna have to cut this air on really quickly for a second, and then we're gonna get right back to the message. Is there hope? I don't know, bro. Like, honestly, the more I watch content, bro, the more I start to like this is the reality, right? This is the reality. This is the reality. Okay? The reality is this. In America, we're cooked right now. Like, in Western society, as it stands, we're cooked. With the way that the laws are with everything, like, it's hard it's hard not to it's hard not to, argue against why women want to do a lot of the things that they do. You know what I mean? Like, at this point, we men, especially black men, and I wasn't going to talk about this, but I guess I'll talk about it a little bit. Like, I'm trying to get societies formed right now, and I'm gonna take this live stream down right now, or not right now, but after this, if you're watching this right now, I'm gonna take this live stream down because of what I'm getting ready to say. I'm trying to form secret societies, and I'm forming secret societies of black people, or people who are understanding of what the black problem is. So it doesn't even need to be black people, but it probably will be like black people. But I'm forming a secret society right now. There'll be membership dues, there'll be everything, and there's already a couple people that have interest in it. Like, I mean, I'm a homeless dude talking about this right now, so I mean, like, what can I really do? But when we get an office space, when we get an actual place of meeting, I want black police officers, black judges. There are black lawyers that watch my channel that have emailed me, that I've talked to and been in talks and works with. I want to start a black secret society and a black network of all of these people. It'll be a monthly membership dues. If you're interested in this, send me an email. If you have some kind of power or some kind of something in society, you have a business, send me an email, thehonesttruthyt@gmail.com. There's no reason why we as black people should not have our own Illuminati. Why we shouldn't have a skull and bone society. Why we shouldn't have the Freemasonry society. Why don't we have the same, why can't we do the same things that white people do? Why can't I live the same way that they live? No, I'm gonna make that for us. 100%. Let me take this music out right now. I'm gonna make that for us. I'm forming my own secret society, and there are they're actually powerful people. If you get into a legal issue, and you're in Minnesota, you're in Detroit, you're in whatever, and we have somebody that's around that area or in that state, you're gonna have access to him, and he's gonna come represent you for free. That's what I'm forming right now. We need that all around the nation. So it doesn't matter if it's an evil white man, if it's an evil black woman, an evil black man. It doesn't matter. You know why? Because you're a part of a new brotherhood. You telling me all these NBA athletes, you're telling me all these rich ass, black ass celebrities can't form one secret society of lawyers, of doctors? Nobody can? Fuck it, I will. Buy my book for $1. You're going towards forming an actual real society. I don't give a fuck if it is all virtual at first. At a certain point, one day I'm going to have a studio. One day we're going to have this studio. We're going to have this studio soon. And that'll be the first meeting place. I got people that want to join it right now. I just ain't got nowhere to put them. Donate $1, buy my book, The Black White Supremacist. Support actual black change. For $1, you can buy it. $Truth Seekers on Cash App. If you want to be a part of a secret society, send me an email. Buy the book, but when you buy the book, send your email in the Cash App donations for $1. Send your email, $Truth Seekers, TruthSeekers. Yeah, we need to have secret societies. We need something that black men want to be a part of. We need something that high earning, well-to-do, well-thinking black men want to be a part of that other niggas can't be a part of. We need our own society. We need the Black Illuminati. We need the New Brotherhood. We need a League of Extraordinary Gentlemen that get respect, that women will automatically want to service. Man, I'm talking about when we're having meetings, having women come and drop off, having black women, our women drop off each a tray of food to us, a drink to us. They cater on us. And they love to cater on us. You know why? Because they're a part of the group and they receive the amenities and they're taken care of as well. They have some of their bills paid, maybe not all of their bills paid. They get some of their bills paid, but they show up to every single meeting and wait on us hand, leg, and foot. And they love to do it. And we love that for them. And whatever man they end up getting, they stay with that man. Oh, yeah, there's going to be rules to the society. There's going to be rules to the society. You have children with somebody, you stay with that somebody. We're going to be preaching sexual and sensual discipline. You have a child with that person, you stay with that person. Unless, if you don't, you're out of the group. You're out of the group. You're out of the society. Man, let me tell y'all, man, I got some ideas to make this so crazy. I got some stuff that's so fun that people don't even know about, bro. This is how white people live, but I'm going to bring this to us. I'm bringing a portion of this to us. And if you're white and you want to be a part of it, you can still be a part of it. You 100% can still be a part of it. If you're Asian and Latino, you can. It's just gonna be a little bit different. The rules are gonna be a little bit different, right? So I can't. That's all I can say about that online right now. That's all I can say about that online right now. Right. So if you heard that, congratulations. You got to hear something, and I'm not gonna ever like repeat that again. I just felt the unction and the need, and it went in that moment in time of what we're talking about. All right. Secret societies are coming. Gold Coast Granny is in the building. Gulf Coast Granny, good morning, Gulf Coast Granny. It's good to see you in the building. One of the biggest channel donators, contributors up on this channel. Gulf Coast, I appreciate you so much for your donations. And I kind of explained what happened to one of them. One of them Amazon got, but the other one I was able to live off of, and I've enjoyed thoroughly. Thank you for your support, Gulf Coast Granny. It's good to see you in the building. We're just talking about the new book, Gulf Coast. I'll go ahead and email you this book. I've got an audio copy as well that I'm working on right now. I'll email you this book, The Black White Supremacist. Eventually, we'll get an actual hardback, paperback, type of deal, and I'll send you that for free. But I hope that you have. Booger says, "Awesome, I'm white." Oh yeah, awesome, bro. Good, 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 good. I'm glad you'll definitely be a part of it. You'll definitely be a part of it. Yeah, 100%. I just want there to be a conception, a conceptualization for and something that Black people can be a part of to start to operate within American societies in a deeper realm, because that's what white people do. That's what Asian people do. That's what Indian. You want to know something? I was at the smoke shop right around the corner right here. Y'all been seeing me like trying to hit this vape even though the battery's out. Every once in a while I can hit it. No, it didn't work. And I'll get like a little hit, right? Well, anyways, I was at the smoke shop that I buy these at for $10. And this was like a week ago. This is like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. And they were getting ready to close. And I looked towards the back and I was like, y'all closing a little bit. He was like, yeah, yeah, yeah. And I looked at the back and there were like 5 or 6 Indian dudes. And they were like getting the hookah loaded up and everything like that. And I was like, oh, y'all getting ready to have a party? And he was like, oh, something like that, something like that. And so I was like, oh, okay, cool. Like, that's what's up. And he was like, yeah, but it's like not a party for you, nigga, type of shit. But I was like, okay, cool. So I got my stuff and I was like in the car just chilling because, I'm living in the car. So I was like in the parking lot and I saw like 3 or 4 other people pull up and the sign went from open to closed because they closed. It turned like 10 o'clock. And so I was like, oh, they're closed, but the guys are still inside, I guess. And then more cars pulled up and they were there for like 2 or 3 hours, bro. I don't know what they were doing, but after like 2 or 3 hours, I was smoking. They just started walking out and everybody headed home. Like, this is how people operate, bro. You know what I'm saying? But like we as Black people have no concept of that. Like I truly believe that if we had the ability to tie into fabric, a deeper sense of fabric in like in like organizations and like rituals and all these other different types of stuff, like it would lead to a completely different quality and outlook of life. You know what I'm saying? Like if niggas knew that they had a secret meeting that they had to go to once every 2 weeks, like it would give the nigga something to look forward to. You know what I'm saying? If he'd feel like he's a part of something type of deal. You know what I'm saying? Especially for as many disenfranchised men, white, Black, Asian, Indian. Like, bro, I don't know. I might just open the secret society to all races of men because all races of men are dealing with bullshit right now. All races of men are dealing with totality. Their women being on BS. All races of people are dealing with BS. I mean, can women be a part of it too? Sure, why not? All races of women can be a part of it if they're aligned towards the goal of changing the laws towards getting America back to the families. If they're aligned towards the goal of changing Black people in totality, I don't know. We might just let everybody in. I don't know. I wanted to try to at least just change the mindsets of Black people, but F it. If people want to get in and we can start changing the laws to where all of our families to where we can have 50-50 automatic custody for all fathers, to where mothers don't just get automatic 100% custody, yes, fuck it. We can let all races in. If we can have women who are lawyers and doctors and attorneys and stuff like that start to be drafted into the organization and we can start changing the laws and they can affect us as Black men, as white men, then yes, we're going to open up the doors to everybody because we need change. Bro, America's not going to survive going at the rate that it's going right now. It's not going to survive, bro. It's not going to survive. We're on the downfall. It's a downturn. Unless we start changing these rules and changing these laws, we're breaking up the family. We're breaking up the power. Men are quitting. Black people are leaving. We're kicking out Mexican people now. Like, bro, the Asian people are, I mean, I don't know what's going on with them, bro. Them Asian niggas are probably fine, bro. Like, honestly, like, they're going to be buying up real estate and, like, no matter where they go. They're going to be building businesses no matter where they go type of shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, though, bro, honestly, let me get back to the black issue and the black topic, right? Let me get back to the black shit. And if you want to call into the show, please call into the show. Say you can say whatever you want to say. I'm putting the link right there for you to call into the show. There it goes. Oh, let me not end the stream. I almost ended the stream. Jeez, right there. Give us a call. Let me know what you think about anything going on right now. Let's get some music kind of cranking back up here. We're on our midway mark. We're pushing the book, The Black White Supremacist. Everybody that's donated and supported in the past will get a copy. If I recognize your name, or if you are watching this on the replay, which you're not going to see this on the replay because of what I talked about during this live stream. But if you want a copy of the book and you've already donated in your live chat right now, just put your email in the live chat. So when I watch it on the replay, I'll be able to see it, or leave a comment if you can on there. You know, honestly, I gotten to the point to where, let me take a little drink really quickly off camera, because I don't know, can you drink on camera on YouTube? Somebody know if you can. Hot as heck. If I'm sweating, I'm sorry. Yo, my arms are so flabby. Look at this. That is not muscle, bro. It looks like muscle. It's not muscle. Is that muscle? I don't know. Oh my gosh, the Southern Comfort Black. Ah. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm happy to be here today with y'all. I'm happy to be here on this green earth with y'all. A lot of men in my position didn't make it. A lot of men in my position went to jail. A lot of men in my position crashed out. A lot of men in my position gave up. A lot of men in my position threw in the towel. It's too hard. It's too difficult. I ain't gonna lie to you. Let's be honest, right? I love women, but women live an easier life, right? Y'all remember the story of the woman that like transitioned to a man and then she ended up like permanently removing herself from existence? There was a story of a white woman who transitioned to a man, and she looked so masculine that she pretty much like she was taken for a man. Bro, life was so hard for her that she ended up taking her own life, bro. And nothing even that crazy happened to her. She just said living as a man was the most lonely thing that she could have ever experienced. Right? Well, let me take it a step further. If she would have lived as a black man, she would have offed herself the second that she transitioned. Living as a white man and living as a black man are two completely. She would have really offed herself. She would have taken out society if she would have transitioned to a black man. Bruh, do you know what it's like living as a black man? Living as a man with the least respect in society, the least businesses in society, the least everything, but the most problems in society? Bro, living as a black guy sucks ass. Unless it's like for sexual like value and things of that nature. Like women think you're attractive if you're attractive and if you have your body in good shape. But like being a black guy is like, it's not fun, bro. It's not fun. I remember when I was a kid. I remember when I was a child. My mom used to always tell me, she used to tell me, son, you're black. You know what that means? You're going to have to work 2 times as hard. You're going to have to work 3 times as hard. You got to be 5 times as good. Dang, this chick is thick as hell. I ain't going to lie to you. Let me go try and holler at her real quick. Let me go try and holler at her. You want to go see what it looks like when Truth tries to get a woman? Let's go see. Dang, let me go see. Should I go holler at her? What do y'all think? All right, I'm going to go holler at her. Bro, I don't have like nothing on, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking crazy right now, but I'm gonna try and go get her phone number. Maybe that's what we need to do, right? Maybe we need to just change it into THT gets women. Goes to get women. Hold up a second. Let me tie up my pants. I mean, she was bad as hell. So let me see real quick. Hold on. Y'all think I should tell her I'm homeless? Or should I be real with her, or should I just lie to her? Should I be real or should I lie to her? Like, y'all let me know. I'm sweating too. This is probably a terrible idea. Lie? Okay, lie? Okay, for sure. So, I just... Don't make a baby? Okay. No, I'm not making a baby. All right, let's see if I can. All right, we're walking in here right now. Here, okay. I don't know where she's at. Yo, this would be like legit. Yo, this is kind of nice, yo. I mean, bro, I would like something like that for the podcast, bro. You know what I mean? Like, bro, imagine the podcast right here, fool. Like right there, and it's like, hey, yo, welcome back to the podcast, but we actually got microphones. Like, bro, I know we could do numbers. Welcome back to the podcast, yo. It's a THP podcast. Good vibes, good vibes, good vibes, all the type shit. I gotta get my money up, bro. I need an office space. Trying to do this stuff in the car right now. That part, I'm not gonna lie, I don't see her. Yeah, it's kind of hard. I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh. There's the owners right there. Well, them niggas stay owning this. Got some coochie. Damn me. All right, let's see if we can go find her real quick. I think I see her. I think I see her. All right, I'm gonna try to get her on camera. I'm gonna try not to get her on camera. Oh, how you doing?
Yeah, how are you?
I just had a question. Well, I'm on stream right now. I just want to let you know. I was just trying to get some hair, but like, what do well, I wasn't even trying. What was I trying to do? I'm sorry. I just want to say you're really pretty, and I wanted to ask for your number on stream, but I didn't. I was trying to tell them how to get women, and make it seem like I'm a normal guy, like that. It's not good with girls. But am I doing a good job right now? Like talking to you, kind of, or do you think I did bad? I did kind of good. You think is there any way I can get your phone number and maybe like we could go out sometime? And you like ice cream? You don't like ice cream? You like food? I like food too. That's crazy. Yo, this is crazy. We got a lot in common, yo. Real talk. What you shopping for right now? Oh, okay. How you doing, dear? I'm good, thank you. I appreciate you. Well, I mean, you keep walking away from me, so you're sending me mixed signals. Are you playing? Oh, okay. I appreciate it. That was not. So this is what happened, right? All right, thank you. Bye. I thought that the chick was back here, but she's not here. I don't know where she's at. But what happened was like I rocked around the corner. What happened to all the equipment that I used to have? I had to sell it all, but I sold that all a long time ago, GCG. Like a long time ago. I sold that when I pretty much ended up going homeless the first time I went homeless. You know, but even now, with what I'm trying to do with having like the podcast and everything, I would need like 4 or 5 more mics because I want to have a type of deal where, we're all at a round table. And so I never had more than 2 mics anyways. It was just me all the time. But now I want to have a show and actually have women on and multiple people on, So we would need a lot of stuff, at this point, bro. All right, y'all, we're leaving. I'm not quite sure where she's at.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm good, bro. Yeah, I tried, bro. Thank you.
Okay.
All right, bro. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. Anyways, that chick, I walked around the corner and she was like right in my face. So she kind of scared me. And I didn't want to be disrespectful. So I made it seem like I was interested in her. But shout out to her, though. Shout out to her. She definitely wanted a nigga, like 100%. If a woman smiles at you like that, guys, if she does that and she's, oh my God, like, no, I'm not interested. She 100% wants you. All right, just so you know, it's just a matter of you like being masculine enough, being like, man, just give me your number. You know what I'm saying? Type of deal. Just give me your number, bro. Stop playing. Type of deal, and you'll be all right. I don't know where she went, but we did go looking for her. My God, she was bad. Anyways, we're going back to the car right now. But Gulf Coast Granny, the big thing though, again, is that I just need the space right now. You know what I mean? Like, I can get the equipment. We can do the stuff. We can make it look good. You know, where in Texas do I live? I live in Dallas right now. I'm in Dallas. You know, we can eventually get all the equipment. It's just the biggest thing for me has always been getting the damn space. Like, I just can't get a space, man. It's just so hard. Yeah, her smile tells it all. There you go. You can already tell. I probably should do that. Just like go around doing a pickup series. Maybe that's what we need to do. Just go around getting girls' numbers while live. I would just need somebody to film me and like film the actual interactions. Because when you're filming it yourself, it takes away from the whatever's too much, from the interaction a little bit. But hell, we can give these guys some help, huh? Show them what to do. I saw her side eyeing you. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, she was having a good time. She was definitely. I like the confidence that she had. Real talk. Yeah. Ask her for a suggestion. I know, right? I wasn't ready to talk was the problem. I didn't expect to see her around the corner, so she kind of startled me. I was like, oh shit. I was moving too fast. Anyways, I know I'm gonna get this thing taken off, yo. I know somehow we're gonna get this thing going some way, you know. Somehow, some way it's gonna work. I'm not quite sure how, but we're gonna get it to work somehow. I don't care if I have to sell 1 million books for $1 or 400 books for $1. That might be what I have to do, you know, just sell 400 books for $1 and then eventually just save every single one of those dollars type of deal. But it's so hard to save, bro, because like the same time I'm trying to like get stuff done, I also gotta live too, you know. So it makes it difficult. Like the poor tax is crazy, bro. Being homeless, like the poor tax, like y'all know what poor tax is, right? Let me put this outside for a second. There we go. There we go. Let me get my phone plugged in. Hold on. All right. Let me get my phone plugged in. The poor tax for being homeless is crazy, yo. Okay, let me get the other charger. 1 second. Oh my God, I'm tripping. What location are you looking for to start the journey? Do girls actually give out their numbers these days? Well, I'll answer the first question first. What location am I looking to start the journey? Honestly, like I don't, bro. I don't even care. Like I'll pick up. Me and Tyree would pick up and move anywhere right now, bro. Like if there was somebody that was like, hey, we got a business office space for you to do a podcast in Seattle, we'd go to Seattle right now, bro. I have no qualms moving or shape shifting, bro. I have nothing left tying me here. I don't see my child as it stands. Like I already don't. You know what I'm saying? So I'd have no issue just up packing and moving, bro. Wherever we need to be, type of deal. Because here's the thing, like. I've already asked people around here and talked to people, bro. Everybody wants to be on a podcast. All I do is I tell people I have 6,000 subscribers and we got a podcast. They're like, oh shoot, where's it at? I want to be on it. I want to see it. So I've got multiple tens of people that are ready to go. I just can't ever get a damn space. You know what I'm saying? So at this point, bro, I wouldn't even care where it is. It could be on Mars. As long as they let us work 24/7 and let a nigga crash out and then wake up and get right back to work, I'd be cool with it type of deal, you know? So, yeah. Gold Crow said, Oldie's Dallas got some apartments. Yeah, but the thing is, bro, like apartments, I have a terrible time getting approved for apartments, bro. Like I've never been able to get approved for an apartment. Do girls give out their numbers old school granny? Sorry. Gulf Coast granny, forgive me, Gulf Coast. No, that's more of an old school thing for sure. Giving out the numbers. I mean, at this point, it is turning into an old school thing. Like real talk. I mean, not as much. If a girl gives you her number, she'll really like you more than often than not. Like girls give out their social media pages. To be honest with you now, like you're like, oh, get my Facebook, get my Instagram, send me a DM, send me a chat. You know what I'm saying? Type of deal. Um, Poor text, yeah, poor text is rough, dude. Like, what's the latest poor text thing I had to do? The latest poor text thing is just me still trying to kind of get the tire thing taken care of, and just kind of getting around. The latest poor text is like if you don't have a car to drive in, you have to Uber somewhere. So it's like that Uber, that $30 versus you spending $350 a month for your car or whatever, or having a cash car where your car's paid off. You're paying $30 on Uber to get to your job. So say you got a job, say you have a job, you just can't manage to save up $500 and get a cash car on the marketplace while you got this job, but you're paying $30, $20 a day for Uber. That's poor tax. It's crazy. It's like, bro, I can't ever get to where I'm trying to get to, the very basic process. Big ass crow. Yeah, poor tax is rough. I hate it, dude. I absolutely hate it. It just makes everything it makes being poor that much worse, bro. You're like, God dang it. You got to do a million things just to do one thing. But this is kind of why, honestly, sorry, I was just looking at somebody for a second. Thought I recognized somebody. I was about to say, boy, we're about to get out of here. But no, it's not them. Anyways, I was like, man, I don't have a pistol or nothing on me anymore. I don't have any protection or anything anymore. I haven't had a pistol in so long, bro. I can't even carry a pistol on me because of the domestic violence charges now. I don't know if my gun rights are going to be forever taken away. I don't know how any of that's going to go, but I can't even carry a pistol on me right now because I have to fight these charges right now. Bro, poor tax, being in jail. If I didn't have somebody bail me out and spend $2,500, well, $250, I don't know, sign for whatever they had to sign for and bail me out, I would be in jail to this day waiting on court. Bro, it's been like a year and a half since this entire incident happened, damn near. At least a year. I'd have been sitting in jail this entire time over $250. Man, that's what's so scary about this whole thing. I could tell my baby mama that, I would still be in jail right now. And she don't give, she don't even care, bro. Whew, I don't know, bro. It's too much of a risk, bro. It's too much of a risk messing with these women out here, but it's too much of a risk, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It is too much of a risk, my goodness. Anyways, y'all, we're gonna get back to the message, get back to the topic. At least it's a beautiful day outside. It's not too hot right now. It feels, I'm not gonna lie, it feels amazing. It feels really, really, really good. And Nibba doesn't have much going right now, but it feels really good. And I got hope. And yeah, I don't know why it feels so good, but golly, because it's been real hot. I'm gonna go take a look though, Booger, at some of those things on the east side of Dallas. We went to go look at an apartment complex or an office space on the south side of Dallas, and we pulled up. But the problem was it was right across the street from police departments, which I wouldn't have an issue with. But the other problem was they weren't even trying to rent the podcast room that we wanted to rent. So it's like my buddy paid $50 to get there from Uber, and then I took a bus halfway across the world, and then walked, and then some. We finally get there, they wouldn't even rent us the space, bro. So it was like, man, it was really frustrating, bro, because we saw the space on Facebook. We were like, man, this is it. We know that if we can just get down to it, we can just get the space, we'll be good to go, bro. So I don't know. I'm just gonna keep on trying to peddle these dollar books. Keep on trying to peddle the little message that I can right now in between time, and their Insta, then you can drop in those DMs and show them how smart you are. That's what the ladies like, smart man, and you are a smart man. You're just in a bad spot right now. Yeah, I don't know, bro. Honestly, I don't know yeah, maybe ladies do like smart guys. I don't know. I don't think women really are checking for a guy like me. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a pretty decent looking guy, right? Not show nothing crazy. You know what I'm saying? Six pack, cut up naturally, looking good, decent face. got some clout, got a book that's getting ready to come out. A nigga like me is still having a hard time out here with women. A nigga like me is still having to deal with baby mama drama issues. Like, I'm not gonna lie, you would think a nigga with a 6-pack, dang near 6 feet tall, clout, well spoken, smart, well liked, wouldn't have to ever deal with a crazy baby mama. But I'm not exempt. Like, I'm nothing special. You know what I mean, Gulf Coast? It's like, okay, I'm gonna check out those apartments, Booger. I just screenshot that. I'm gonna check them out in their apartments and see if they got, because they sound like they're second chance leasing. So I'm gonna check them out. I mean, yeah, you would think again I would have no issue. You know what I'm saying? Again, bam, 6-pack without trying. I don't even work out. But imagine this: when I did start hitting the gym, bro, I wish I would have seen what my body looked like. I haven't hit the gym in months. I haven't touched a weight in years. But when I hit the gym and my baby mama saw what my body was starting to look like, bro, I came home and 4 days later, she was gone. She was like, oh, fuck no. You're not about to come up on me. You're not about to start looking good on me. Bro, I think, like, I don't know if women end up getting jealous or what, but like, she ended up getting jealous. So it ended up not working out. I thought like me putting on muscle and doing this and end up looking better would have been better. Bro, she took the fuck off while she was pregnant. It was I don't know. It made her feel self-conscious or something like that. You know what I mean? So maybe I just need to go for like baddies only. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't even looking at looks when I ended up getting, you know, I stopped looking at looks. I stopped paying attention to all that stuff, bro. Like, I was really just trying to assess the character of somebody, the heart of somebody, the heart of a woman. Like, I didn't want a baddie. I didn't want anybody because I didn't want baddie problems. I didn't want baddie issues. Bro, I got worse than baddie issues. I might as well just got a baddie. They can be picky with credit. Well, I'm not going to get in them, Booger Wolf. I don't have no credit, bro. I don't have nothing, bro. You see? So I can't ever get a space, bro. The only thing a nigga can do is hope that another nigga decides to invest in him or has some compassion on him and lets him get a space. I don't have credit. I don't have an ID. I don't have a social security. I don't have a birth certificate. A nigga doesn't have nothing, bro. I don't have nothing. So that's why I'm saying, like, the poor tax for me is like, oh, go get a job. I can't get a fucking job, you motherfucker. I don't have a social. I don't have a roof over my head. I don't have a P.O. box because I don't have the ID to get a P.O. box. I can't mail it to a random ass person. I don't have anybody to mail. I have one person, I'm not gonna lie. I have one person I can mail it to now. I can mail it to Tyree. So shout out to you, Tyree. But if I didn't have Tyree, like when I first got out of jail, I didn't have nobody to even mail it to. Now, thank God I got one person. I probably got y'all. I can mail my shit to y'all, but get a job where? How the fuck do you get a job? People are like, oh, just go to the temp. You need to stop doing DoorDash and go to the temp. And wait for when? How long to get a job? Like, what are you talking about? Crazy. Like, but no, I don't have credit. We black people don't have credit, bro. Like, I told you about Justin yesterday. Justin Barnes, my neighbor across the street who did Rodeo Club, my white neighbor. Shout out to JB, man. Cool ass dude, bro. Man, his parents were so cool. They let him drink, let girls spend the night over at his house and everything when they were in high school. JB's doing just fine, bro. I'm the one that's struggling. They put him on their credit line when he was 16 when he bought his car. So when we all graduated high school, he bought a brand new car and he had already like an 850 credit score. He told me this, he told me this at our parties because our whole block had like a party because we were all going to school together. So we all graduated, bro. And he was like, you know, I'm about to get a new car. And I was like, you get a new car? Like, you just got the Mustang like a few years ago. He was like, yeah, well, you know, like I got perfect credit, so I'm just going to go buy a brand new truck. I was like, how do you have perfect credit? He was like, my parents put me on their credit line, their Bank of America account. I was like, what? Better listen, those looks are fun in the beginning, but like my dad told me when I was younger, good looks don't last forever. I respect that, Gulf Coast Granny. Like, I believe the same thing. My thing is, I'm not even caught up in looks. Like, I have no more pride. I have no more pride. You know, like, I have no more fucking pride. Like, I be telling people I'm homeless. I be telling people I'm struggling. I ain't got $1 to my name. I be telling people I ain't got no gas in the car. Oh, hey, like the channel. If you're new in here, buy the book for $1 and send me $1 on Cash App and you can buy the book. Like, I'm so beyond all that now, bro. Gulf Coast, like, I really am. I don't have any anything, but like, I don't know. I'm not, Go Cross. This is kind of where I'm at. Like, I've had trouble from good women. I've had bad trouble from good looking women. I've had bad trouble from bad looking women at this point. It's like, man, if I'm gonna have some trouble, I at least want it to be worth the trouble at this point. It's like, if I'm gonna be in hell, I at least want an ice cream cone. You know, like, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I just know that the Black White Supremacist is gonna be released eventually on the website. And when we release it on the website, that it should get a lot of views. It should get a lot of people talking about it. And hopefully we'll be able to have these conversations. And now hopefully I'll be able to have a woman. This is the only thing that this is what we want, right? This is what we want as men. Hopefully I'll be able to have a woman that just respects me. You see, like this, like the Mexican man, his woman respects him. You see, like they're walking together. And you see, like all the families. Like look at all the family that you see right here. You notice something that's like some similarity. I don't know. Like we don't see many. If there's a family, what race is that family right there? Is that a family? Do I see any families? What race is all the families that we see? If you look around, and maybe we'll do this on the next live stream, you'll notice that there's something like similar about the families that you start seeing around, especially in Texas. You see a lot of Mexican and a lot of white families. You don't see a lot of black families. Mother, father, and daughter, you don't really see that shit, like at all. Next time you're out and about, try and look for a black family. It's rare. It's even in Texas. I don't see it. I don't see black mother, father, and daughters walking along like they're going to the park or walking at the shopping thing. I see mothers and children, but I don't see the fathers with them. I see only mothers and children, black mothers and children. I don't see no families, bro. The only time I see families is when I see Mexican people and when I see white people. We barely see Asians in society in general, period. I don't see no black families anywhere. None. I don't see none anywhere, bro. Like, again, it's getting to the point now to where it's like, I don't know. I don't think we're even compatible. I don't think we're meant to be together. You know, as far as just like being black and black. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. A nigga might just need to find him a white girl. You know, find him a nice, sweet white woman that just wants to like fuck what Dr. Umar's talking about. Oh, fuck that dude. A nice, sweet white woman that simply wants to make porridge all day and knit all day. And I thought I found the black version of that. I thought I found the black chick that just wants to knit all day and do porridge all day and do this. But damn, when that hood side came out of that woman, boy, that was the farthest thing from my little house on the prairie. It became my goddamn little fucking menace of our Turkmenistan in that bitch, bro. Like, she switched completely from this little docile, my little house on the prairie type of chick to the hood, stereotypical, prototypical, ratchet baby mama drama, sending you to jail. Oh, nigga, you fucked up, sticking it. Bro, she used to tell me, yeah, you messed up fucking me. You messed up. I'm gonna make your life hell. This is what she's telling me, bro. This is the type of shit she's telling me when we get into arguments. She's like, oh yeah, you fucked up. I'm thinking like, damn. Yeah, I'm 34. I'm 34, Gulf Coast. I'm 34. I'm an old nigga now at this point. I'm old. I'm in my 30s yet, but I appreciate the compliment. I'm glad I look young. I'm glad I still have a little bit of my youth left but you can tell I'm old. Like, I have a bunch of gray hair. You just can't, you might be able to see it. It's because I pick it all out. But it's definitely in there. Like, if you see me up close, you'd be able to tell, like, oh yeah, you're definitely 34. On here, they got filters and stuff. I don't have filters on, but they got filters to make you look nice. But no, I'm older. I just have it. What's up? Yo, Grandmaster Troll, the only nigga that I ever let troll me. GMT in the building. Real nigga. Real recognized real. What's up, GMT? Shit, bro. Down bad, bro. Selling dollar books in this bitch. Hey, troll my ass, GMT. I'm gonna leave the video up so you can troll my ass, bro. Complaining about my baby mama that was on your channel. Trying to sell books for $1 so like a nigga can put some gas in the gas tank, bro. Send your boy $5, bro, and make a troll video of your boy, bro. Shit, send your email so I can send you the book, bro. Donate me $5 on Cash App, GMT. Boy, your boy's down bad right now, bro. Look, wrecked car, my nigga. This bitch is wrecked. Niggas been doing DoorDash, bro. Can't even do DoorDash because I ain't got no tires, bro. I had people trying to help me out, bro, but I can't do that. Ain't seen my daughter in 5 months, bro. Shit, there you go. The honest truth. The honest failure. Down bad right now, bro. Doing real bad. Living in the car, bro. It's all bad, man. Shoot. Just trying to come back up right now. We're doing some numbers, though. We're doing 300,000 views a month on shorts right now, and we're headed towards 500,000. And soon we'll be going towards 1 million. So I'm just going to keep working, GMT. I'm keep putting in work. I'm homeless right now, so I'm outside. You know what I'm saying? I'm homeless, so I'm outside right now. Oh, what do you know? Hey, oh, that's not a family. That's not a family. No, it's not a family. The Mexican people think I'm recording them, so they're probably like tripping out and shit like that. Better get you a Wanolo job. What the fuck is a Wanolo job, nigga? I already got a job. I'm doing DoorDash. I do DoorDash, but I can't do DoorDash right now because my tires are messed up. Like I had some people send me some money, but Amazon took out $18.23 out of my Cash App, bro. So I was gonna go get some tires, but Amazon straight yanked that shit up. Like, bro, I already have a job. I'd be working y'all wouldn't be seeing me right now if I never wrecked my car. The only reason y'all are seeing me is because I wrecked my fucking car and insurance wouldn't cover the repairs because I was doing DoorDash. That's the only reason y'all are seeing me. A nigga already has a job, bro. I'm tired of negroids and bitches telling me to get a job. The only reason I can't work right now is because my job is driving. Oh, thank you, bro. GMT trying to help a nigga and I'm going off on him. Okay, hey, bro. Hey, GMT, I've been on edge, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I cussed out a whole bunch of my subscribers, bro. I've been cussing people out. I'm gonna go on that app, bro, but guess what? I ain't got no ID. The only ID I got, bro, is on my phone. I just have a picture of it because somebody stole my wallet like months ago. So this is it. Before me and my ex got into like our last fight, my parents kicked me out or whatever. Not kicked me out, but my whole family was at my parents' house because my grandmother died. Like I have family from Panama and everything. So I had my ID somewhere either in the car or the house, but I got kicked out because I told my sister I felt like slapping the shit out of my baby mama because she was disrespecting me. My little daughter was running around with a pissy and a poopy diaper in the daycare, and she was in the church daycare talking to some African nigga. So when I walked in to go check on her, my daughter's diaper was like sinking on the ground. And I was like, yo, bitch, you didn't change her diaper yet? And this bitch started giving me an attitude. Bro, I swear to God, I was about to slap the fucking piss out of this woman, fool. But I said, no, I'm not going to even do nothing, fool. Because she already tells everybody I'm an abuser. She already does. I should have just slapped the piss out of her, fool. But she gave me an attitude when I told her to change my daughter's diaper. This bitch gave me a goddamn attitude. So what I did, I said, goddamn. I looked at the African nigga. I said, you see the type of shit I got to deal with? He just starts laughing at me. He had his daughter in the nursery too. She had a tube coming out of her throat or whatever. So like, I don't know what happened with her, but his baby girl had a tube coming out of her throat. So I walked back to the main sanctuary and all my family's in there and shit like that because, you know, we just had the funeral for my grandma and a whole bunch of other shit. And so I walk in and I talk to my sister and I'm just heated, bro. And so I told my bitch ass sister, I said, I'm about to slap the piss out of this bitch. This bitch goes and tells my dad, fool. This bitch tells my dad. So I pull back up to the house and shit. I'm heated and shit like that. But I already went back in there. And so she's changing the diaper. And so we get back to the house. He was like, you said you want to do what to her? You need to get the hell up out of here or something like that. I was like, nigga, you don't even know what I was upset about. I was upset because my daughter's diaper hadn't been changed. And he was like, I don't give a fuck. He was like, you don't talk that way. You don't do something. He was like, you get out of here. I was like, so you just going to let my daughter stay over here with this bitch? Even though what just happened, I told you what just happened. You're just going to kick me, the father, out. And I'm just supposed to just get to stepping and walking. Bro, this is the type of shit I'm dealing with, bro. This bitch gave me attitude because I told this goddamn bitch to change my daughter's diaper. Why the fuck is she talking to another nigga instead of changing the diaper? This is the type of shit you gotta deal with when you deal with these black bitches. Bro, I was about to slap the piss out this bitch. I should have slapped the piss out this bitch, bro. I wish I did slap the piss out of you, and I hope you record this for the courts, bitch. Stupid ass shit. This is the shit that you gotta deal with, bro. Dealing with black baby mamas. Alright, I'm gonna download that app though. Life of a Grandmaster Troll. I'm gonna download the Manolo app. Again though, I ain't got my, so like I was saying, I don't have my ID. I lost my wallet in between like getting kicked out. I lost everything, bro. All my documents. in between going to jail and then getting out of jail because of this bitch, and then doing this and then doing that, and then worrying about my child, worrying about my daughter, and worrying about other men being around my daughter that she's going to be having sex with, and other men touching my daughter because of course she's already got new boyfriend, she's already got new dick. Narcissists can't stop from riding dick, bro. They can't stop. All they do is want to have sex. This is how you know she's a narcissist. She calls me a narcissist, but we never even barely had sex. I didn't want to have sex like that. I don't need to have sex like that. One of the key facts that you're a narcissist, and this is to my baby mama bitch who's listening, is that you can't stop fucking. And what's the number one thing you're always complaining to me about? That we didn't fuck enough. Oh, we didn't have sex enough. That's the only thing you always complain to me about. We didn't have sex enough. Well, now you finally have somebody that I hope you can have sex with and get railed 24/7. What's the one thing I asked? I just asked that you not keep another nigga around my child because her father should be around more than a stranger. But of course I get attitude for that. Oh, well, it's just a matter of time until, no, you're going to get attitude for everything dealing with the black bitch. You're going to get attitude for everything dealing with the black bitch. Don't deal with them, fool. Don't fuck with them. You don't get attitude for everything. You get attitude trying to protect your daughter. You get attitude trying to advocate for your daughter. You get attitude for every single goddamn thing. Buy my book, The Black White Supremacist. Like my channel. Double tap your screen. $1. Send a $1 cash app to Truth Seekers. TruthSeekers. And I'll send you the book. Make sure you send your email once you send me a message with your cash app. All right, $1, you can purchase the book. Guys, I need gas money. I need help. I need support. I need a podcast studio. I need equipment. I need anything that you can send me right now. All right, I'm doing down bad right now. Living completely off of y'all until I can get back to work. When can I get back to work? I don't know. At this point, probably going to get back. I don't know if I'll ever be able to get back to work. I'm going to check out Winolo. I'm going to try and get an app. I'm going to try and do all that, yada, yada, yada. But, it probably won't work, and it's not going to help me right now. But I will check it out for sure, GMT. I appreciate you, bro. Stop dealing with black women. Stop dealing with black women. You deal with black women, you keep making black babies to bring into this mess, and you're a part of the problem at this point. I mean, you're a part of the problem at this point. You're only a part of the problem. If you keep making black children, you are a part of the issue, because you know that there's a 70% chance that child's not going to have you as a father in their life. You know that there's over a 70% chance that if you have a child with a black woman right now, you will not be a father in their life. Now, I don't care about what kind of statistics we see with black and white people and black and Asian, black men and this and this and that. I know I've talked about the statistics in the past, but guess what? At least white women know what it is to have a father in their life. At least Asian women know what it is to have a father in their life. So at least from a perspective of you arguing with wanting to be in your child's life, you won't be arguing with a black woman who doesn't understand what it's like to have a father in her life, who doesn't understand what it's like to have male authority in her life. At least when you're arguing from a chance in a perspective of trying to protect your child against the strangers that your mother wants to ride, that her mother wants to ride, against the wiles and the wicked men out there that are trying to get with a woman like my baby mama, who have no confidence, who are extremely horny, who can't stop having sex, who can't stop bringing men into their children's lives to abuse them potentially. She already told me she thinks her son was abused. Yeah, she told me she thinks her son was abused. She told me she thinks that one of the guys she was dating touched her son, which is why she thinks her son is gay. This is what she told me. Yeah, this is what she told me. She already told me she thinks her son has been touched and abused. So yeah, I naturally worry about my daughter being touched because I have a horn dog of a baby mother who can't stop riding men's dicks and is upset at me for trying to put boundaries and protection layers in between that. You're not going to tell me I can't have men over here. Okay, well, if the nigga blows your brains out and steals my daughter, then I hope that you get everything that's coming to you when you get down to the underworld. Yeah, bitch. Yeah, I know you ended up scrolling off, bitch. Yeah, I know you're not watching no more. Buy my book for $1. Black White Supremacist. Buy my book, The Black White Supremacist, for $1. Support the honest truth. Support the real against the wiles of black nature. Did I get a DNA test? I did, GMT. Positive. 99.999% positive. I called and I verified. It's my baby, unfortunately, bro. She looks just like me, It's my baby. I got the DNA test and it's positive. Nigga fucked up his life. Fucked up his generational seed, bro. Just like that. Fucked up my legacy, bro. But it's all right. I'm not gonna make the same mistake again. I'm not having no more black babies. I'm not having no more black babies. If I have any more babies, it's gonna be with white women, Asian women, or Mexican women. It's gonna be with a group of people that know what it is to have a family. It's not gonna be with black. No, sirree. I'll tell you what, if it is with a black woman, she gonna have to be like the daughter of a politician. She gonna have to be like the daughter of a goddamn president. She gonna have to be a black woman that has no ties to blackness whatsoever. If I do have another black child, it's gonna be with a black chick that has no idea of what it is to have an attitude. Ain't no twerking, ain't no nothing. It's gonna be with a Oreo. What they used to call me, a Oreo. You talk white, you're an Oreo. Yeah, I'm having only Oreos, black uber nerds, super nerds. If she don't know what manga is and anime, then I can't touch her with a 10-foot pole. If she don't know more than 3 animes, I'm not fucking with it. If you can name me more than 2 Cardi B songs, I'm not fucking with you. Hell, if you can name me 1 Cardi B song, I'm not fucking with you. I ain't going for none of it no more, bro. I don't want no drama, no stress like that, because that's all Cardi B and that black bullshit brings is drama and stress and trauma and arguments. All women want to do is argue. A bitch will argue with you until the goddamn cows come home. For what? I don't want to argue. I'm trying to solve the problem. I'm trying to make a solution. Why do you always want to argue? Why are we always talking about the past? Why are we talking about stuff from 1.5 years ago, from 2 years ago, from 3 years ago? Why is this always this slave mentality of the white man is bad? Oh, you did this to me. Oh, you did that to me. Oh, you did this to me. You did that to me. You did this to me. That. How much longer are we going to be slaves? How much longer are you going to complain about this, you dumb ass woman? How much longer? Bro, she sit and complain 24/7, bro. 24/7. Meanwhile, she's the main one fucking up everything for you. So I got to sit and listen to you complain about me not having a job, complain about this, complain about that. But then you're also the one, when I finally try to do a little bit of what you're saying, fucking me over still. Like, what? Fuck you and fuck trying to find whatever job you think I need to have, because a bitch still is going to do a nigga dirty. Bro, I don't see no Mexican women out here online en masse talking about you're not making enough on your construction job. I don't see no Mexican woman on these podcasts talking about our Mexican men aren't doing this enough. Our Mexican men aren't doing that enough. Bro, these Mexican niggas on these rigs aren't making more than $21 to $24 an hour unless they have a serious specialized service. When I do DoorDash, I make $17 to $19 an hour during my active dashing time. If I dash for 14 hours, 12 to 14 hours, I take home a minimum cash, $200 minimum. If I dash for 12 to 14 hours, cash per day, 17 to 19-ish an hour, depending, right? After taxes, after everything's been taken out. Bruh, on a construction job site, it's $300 at the most, a lot of the times with the hours that you're working. I don't see no Mexican women complaining about no Mexican niggas, period. When's the last time you seen a Mexican woman in Spanish complain about el precio de renta está muy bien y los mexicanos, men? No. You don't see them bitches telling them men to go fucking get better jobs and get I want you to be the boss. They don't need to ever be the boss of the construction company. They're fine with their men working the construction company. And you know what the Mexican men do? They take over the entire construction market. They don't have to be the boss. Since they all work together so well, since they have such a communal, like-minded family structure, they're all able to grow together. They don't need to be the bosses. They don't need to all make a shit ton of money. Because if one person is low on money, they got 10 of their brothers to help them. It's called personal currency. Do you remember that term I dubbed? If I don't have $1 in my pocket, how much does my brother have to be able to give me? Know that I'm good for it to pay him back. Know that I have a service or a skill necessary to where if my brother asks for that favor back, hey, you gave me $400, I gave you $400. Can you help me build my deck? Yes, I can help you. Hey, you gave me, can you help me fix my, yes, I can help you. Hey, can you help me? Yes, I can help you. That's what the Mexican man had done. That's why the women, they don't need to complain. They recognize the value lies in other places. Mexican women will never complain about their man's value. Their man doesn't need to bring home a lot of money because the Mexican community has too much personal currency. They can go get food at their neighbor's house and not have to have $1. They can eat every single night for the rest of the year in the Mexican community and not spend $1. How? They just go drive on another Mexican that lived in Mexico's land. Be like, hey, what's up, y'all? Man, can we, hey, bro, I'm from Mexico too. What's up, bro? Shit, yeah, you good, my nigga. And we'll get you a job. Boy, why would I not want to be a part of that community? Fuck that. I'll stroll my ass right up in there. Do you like pina coladas? Getting caught in the ring. Ding, 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 ding. Got me messed up. Imagine what it's like to live in a community like that. You know what I'm saying? You know how beautiful that would be? Well, you could just have be known for your job, and your woman, when you come home from doing that job, is happy to see you. When you come home from doing that small little job, is excited to see you. Be like, oh my God, Poppy, you did so good today. You know what it would do for a man if a black woman would be like, oh my God, you did so good today. Even if he's not making the money you want him to make. You know what it would do for him if you were like, man, King, you did so good today, babe. Like, you did so good. And don't say anything criticizing. Like, you did so good, babe. Baby, I do want this. I'm really proud of you. I would like this. I would like this pair of shoes. I would like to do this eventually in the house after a couple of hours of you serenading him, whatever. Like, bro, a lot of y'all women don't even understand. We'll do everything we can in the world for you if you would just make us feel like we can achieve that. A nigga will do everything in the world humanly possible to try and make your life better if you make him feel like he can achieve that. If you give him a reason to actually do that. Y'all don't be giving us a reason to do shit. And I'm THT. I'm the one that was going out of my way to try and, once again, defend y'all, promote y'all, push out the message of black love, push out the message that niggas ain't shit, push out the message that we need to start operating more in totality. I'm the nigga that was I'm the author of the book. I'm the one that's really about that life for real, for real, for real. If I can't get it, then I know what the fuck are these niggas out here gonna be getting. Or maybe I didn't get it because I'm not thug enough. Maybe I didn't get it because I'm not ruggish enough. Maybe those thugs are getting that treatment. Maybe the thugs are getting those treatment. Maybe this is the Pookie and the Ray Rays that the good black men are complaining about. Maybe they get that treatment and I don't know about it. All I know is I didn't get that treatment. All I know is that if I became rich right now, if once my channel finally starts to blow up and grow up, right? And everything that I've been telling my baby mama, everything I've been telling my parents finally comes to pass. It's like, okay, did you not believe that shit was gonna happen? A nigga already told you that it was gonna happen like that. But you still, even though the numbers and the signs were right in your face, you still wouldn't put faith in a nigga. Even though I've had success in the past before, you still decide to judge me on the present moment. Even though when we get into arguments, you always want to bring up the past. But you don't want to bring up the past when it comes down to my success, when it comes down to me making $30,000 on YouTube in a couple of months. You can't even see that. All you can see is that I work at DoorDash and that it's not enough for you. How quickly you've forgotten the reason why you know me in the first place. The only reason you know me is because of YouTube, not DoorDash. But you see, that's the nigga mind. The nigga mind quickly forgets. Chew, out of sight, out of nigga mind. The nigga mind is a terrible thing to waste. Terrible thing to waste. Hey, we're an hour and 37 minutes in. I know the wind is probably going crazy on here right now because we're outside. If you're liking the message, make sure you double tap the screen. Leave a like. We're trying to get this thing to where it's 1,000 viewers by the end of the stream. 1,000 viewers by the end of the stream. Leave a like, do your ting. We've had one super chat, and I want to give a huge shout out to the one super chat that we have had from Booger Wolf, recompassing on that. Us men are under attack. Blessings. If men don't get along, then future men will stay boys. Us men are the greatest threat to the people who want to destroy the world. And I'm going to go ahead and speak loosely politically on this for a few seconds. There is an attack on America. There is an attack on the system. There is an attack on men. Call in. Oh, also you can call in, by the way. Sorry, if you want to call in, I don't know how good the audio is going to be. I'm sure it's probably going to be terrible audio. But if you want to call in, then there you go. You can. I don't even think I'll be able to hear you because I have no headphones. Jeez. If you want to purchase the book, you can purchase the book, The Black White Supremacist. I will email it to you. You can purchase it on Cash App. The link to purchase is going to be right here. Let me see. Hold on 1 second. 1 second, y'all. All right, here we go. There's the link to purchase right there for y'all. If you want to purchase the book, only $1. Make sure you send your email in the message. So when it says, put your email right there and I'll get that over to you shortly. Okay. $1 for the book, The Black White Supremacist. We have the audio version. If you want the audio version, it's going to be $5, and I still have like another 2 days to record and edit it. But there is an audio version of the book, and it is my voice, and it does sound very good because I do audio engineering. So it sounds really good. If you want that, it's $5, and you can send that to the Cash App as well. Just put your email, same thing, and with a $5, and I know it's for the book automatically. If you want to support the channel, you can support the channel. If you want to support fathers, black fathers, and the black message reaching out, this message reaching out, father's message reaching out, then you can just support me. That would mean the world. If you have an office space, if you have anything, that would mean the world. If you want to email me and you want to be on the show or talk to me personally and do consultations, thehonesttruthYT@gmail.com. The honest truth, 2 T's, YT@gmail.com. We're rolling into the top of the second hour and a half, rolling into the second hour. We're outside right now, standing beside Sonic. It looks like we got some suspicious dealings in front of Frankfurt Salons and Suites, Gen Beauty Supply, and a few other places. The black Tesla SUV car is not here at the moment, but we do have some planes in the sky flying towards the private airbase. We're still looking for, well, I'll be honest with you guys. I'll be honest with y'all, right? This is where I'm at, right? This is where I'm at. At this point in my life of homelessness, I'm not really even looking to not be homeless anymore. Like, I've accepted that I'm just a homeless bum. I've accepted that I will be homeless. At this point, I literally don't even want an apartment. I just want to get to work. I just want a space. Like, I'm at the point now to where it's like, bro, I know that I'm not meant to live a typical life, and so we're just gonna accept that, and we're gonna roll with it, bro. We're gonna roll with it. You know, I tried to fit in so long to try to be like most people, but it's just not happening. And it's not going to happen. So I'm not going to do it anymore. And I'm rolling with the punches. I'm not going to, for everybody telling me, go find a job, go find a regular job, go do this, go do that. Like, nah, bro. I'm not about to do that. I'm going to keep doing my DoorDash. I'm going to look at Winolo and see if I can't get on there. I'm going to try and keep making money on my gig apps because I'm already broke. I'm going to stay broke. I'm already homeless. I'm already at the bottom. Like, it don't really make a difference right now anyways. I'd rather at least try and see if I can't change. Calm down. Well, I'm not even upset. I'm not even upset right now. I'm chilling. What do you want me to be calm about? I'm chilling right now. This is literally me calm right now. Victorious one. You must be behind in the stream. Are you behind in the stream? Let me know if you're behind in the stream, because I'm literally calm right now. I'm just trying to talk a little bit louder so you can hear me if that's the case, because it's windy as hell right now. Yeah, like I'm chill. I'm chill. Like I've accepted that I'm a bum. Like I'm not upset about being a bum. I'm not upset about being homeless or anything like that. I've accepted it. I'm cool with it. I'm not mad about baby mama right now. Like, I'm okay. Like, don't get it wrong. Every day I wake up and the only thing I want is just to be able to wake up with my child or wake up with my daughter right beside me. And so every day, don't get it twisted. Like, I wake up and it's like, damn, a nigga does feel rage and anger and misery. But then that goes away after a couple minutes when I realize, like, oh, this is just what it means to be black. Like, I start to appreciate it. I'm like, oh, I'm just living the full black experience. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be able to live the full black experience if I didn't have a baby mama. You know what I'm saying? Like, and who would want to miss out on the full black experience? Because black magic, right? Black girl magic, black boy magic. I mean, black people are kings, right? We're kings and queens. I don't want to miss a single ounce of the black experience. I want all of the bullshit. I want all the jail. I want all the baby mama drama. I want all the low property taxes. I want all the redlining. I want all the bad credit. I want all the bad attitudes. I want all that. And so I'm getting all of it right now. I'm loving it. I'm living the prototypical, stereotypical black male experience in America. Oh yeah, no, this is true. No, this is true. This is the black male experience. This is I'm living the typical modern black male experience. You don't think that a lot of black dudes right now are on the verge, or a lot of people are on the verge of homelessness right now. It's not just black people. You don't think we're going to feel it more because we own less? We own so much. We own nothing. Man, I went through homelessness in my early 20s. And that wasn't as like common as a thing, right? Now it's a really, go online and type in like camp life or van living. It's common to be homeless. You don't think that the least business owning group of people are going to be the ones that suffer the most? No, I'm not saying that we have to suffer. I'm saying we simply will suffer because of the way that things are. I'm not saying that I want to suffer or that I could. I'm just saying when it comes down to it at the end of the day, we ain't got nowhere to turn to. Ain't no places helping black people out specifically. There's homeless shelters for everybody, but like there's no black businesses that you can go get a job at right now just because you're black. Like if I'm Mexican, I can go walk out to a construction site and I can get hired right then and there. If I'm white, I can walk into any business and it's owned by every single business you see here is owned by a white man. Every single business you see in my camera is owned by a white man except for that one, which is owned by an Asian man, and that one, which is owned by, those two are probably owned by a Mexican dude right there, right? Well, that proves the point even further. Every business you see in my fucking camera is owned by anybody but a fucking... It's owned by anybody but black people. What do you mean we don't have to suffer? The proof is right in front of you. It's not, no, we don't, it is, it's, we are. Where's the hood spot? There's a family. Look, it's a Mexican family. What do you know? It's a Mexican family. Hey, there's one single black guy. There's one single black guy. There's a black guy. I guarantee you if I go ask him if he has kids, guess what he's going to say? Yes. I'll keep showing you the more people I see because you're going to be like, oh, it's a Mexican area. That's why there's no Mexican families. No, I've already seen multiple black people, black women and black men walking separately. All I see is Mexican people walking together. Either their significant other, or it's the dad with his children. That's the only thing I see. Black people are a monolith, and this is your prime example. Every other race of business is right here in front of you. You got Mexican, you got Asian, and you got white. You got every major level of business right in front of you. Oh, I forgot. There's an Indian store around the corner right there. There's an Indian store right around the corner right there. You literally have every single race other than black people, and you want to claim black people aren't a monolith? You're ridiculous. Black people are a monolith. You can come on the panel if you want to talk to me. Come on the panel and explain it. I'm not gonna keep on responding to you in the comments though. If you want to come on and explain it, you can come explain it. If not, I'm gonna block you. That was the original point of this entire thing, was that y'all can call on and then we can have a conversation. So come on the panel if you truly feel that way, and then explain why you think black people aren't a monolith. I'll tell you exactly why black people aren't a monolith, and I'll use your life to prove it against you. That's the worst part, and that's why people don't like arguing with me, because I'm not gonna lie. I'll pick apart your life and then prove you as the example that I'm proving. I'm self-defeating. Yeah. Okay. Again, I'm not going to respond. I'm going to stop reading your comments. I'm not self-defeating. I am realistic. It's not self-defeating to look at every single business right here and realize that, like, oh, we don't own any of them. Like, that's not self-defeating. That's being a realist. That's called living in reality. Right? So yeah, you want me to go get a job, right? But I need you to understand that even when it comes down to me getting hired, we're not looked at as people that operate in business. We don't even have any businesses. Why would I want to hire what I see nothing of? I don't see black people anywhere running businesses. Why do I want to hire a black person to run my business? Does that not make sense to you? You're going to tell me you want to hire out of all races. So let me ask you a question. You're going to build a business. You're going to build a business. And I want you to be honest with yourself. You're going to build a business. 12 people apply. No, 3 people apply. 3 people. 3 people apply. And you got a business that's going to be right here. Why don't blacks own businesses at these shopping centers? Well, that's a great question, GMT. That's a great question. Why don't they own it? Well, number one is probably because at these specific shopping centers, it's too expensive. More than likely. Now, having said that, if I had to guess the rent of Trailmania, it's probably like, what, $1,200, $1,300 a month for an office space like that? $1,200, $1,300 a month. Really, the main reason is because black people don't stick together. Because black people don't believe in going to business together. So there's no need to invest in a shopping center spot. Because black people don't build businesses. So that's why. But when they do build businesses, when they do stick together, you get stuff like the Marathon store, like what Nipsey Hussle was doing. When black people move in accordance, you get Nipsey Hussle. Except Nipsey Hussle's gone now. So there's that. There's that. Nipsey's gone, and the marathon is over. The marathon can't be continued. Now everything that he was trying to build is gone, right? So yeah, I mean, now, Victorious, I'm glad that that you're married and you're well off and everything like that. That's all fine and dandy, brother. You know, if you had to break down what type of existence you're living inside of the black community, being married, if you've been married for longer than 10 years, 20 years, being well off, if you have more than $20,000 in your bank account, $10,000 in your bank account type of deal, brother, you're living the life of a middle to high class white man. All right. You're living the high life right now. Okay. 70% of marriages in the black community are going to fail from the get-go. 70%. So even brother, listen to me. Even if you were the perfect husband, there's a 70% chance at some point or another your wife's going to leave you. That's just the facts. It's not self-defeating. It's not anything. It's the numbers and it's reality. Women of our age, modern day age, women who are around my age, 34, 33, 30, 29, 28, 27, don't want to get married anymore. They look at being married to a nigga like me as being controlled. Why would I want to marry somebody like you? You don't have any money. You don't have any access. I got some clout. Thank God I got some clout. When I finally do get money, yeah, they have no problem marrying me. But most niggas aren't going to get money like you have. When I get money, most niggas aren't going to get money like I have. If GMT, Grandmaster Troll's channel explodes, most niggas won't have money like he has. So that enables us to live a life like most niggas can't live. Black women will have no problem marrying a nigga that's got money because nobody's got money. Now they're gonna divorce your ass just as quick once they realize like, oh, okay, I don't want to do this shit forever. But yeah, they'll marry you. Yeah, they'll give you subserviency for a certain amount of time. Yeah, they'll worship the ground you walk on for a little bit until they get tired of it, because that's not what's in them. They haven't been taught how to be wives. Now maybe Victorious, or you're a woman. Okay, Victorious, you're a woman, so that's great. So that's great. In that case, I won't even have you call in. But maybe Victorious, you were taught, and you come from the generation of like our grandmothers type of deal, where like they were all married and their mothers were married and their mothers were married. But you got to understand that generation of women is modern women cannot stand. They cannot stand the grandmother type of generation women, the Eunices, the Berthards and the Gertrudes. Oh no, black women don't want to do that. They don't want to do that. They don't want to be known as that. They want to be independent. Egalitarian lifestyle for you. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, is egalitarian meaning what? Is that just meaning like equal? Or I don't do struggle love? Yeah. So here's the deal. Here's the deal. Like, let me be honest with you, right? You don't do struggle love. If I have $10,000 in the bank right now, if I have $100,000 in the bank right now, and I get with you, and you're causing me headaches, that's struggle love for me. You understand what I'm saying? If I have every aspect of my life taken care of, but I have to deal with stress with you, that's struggle love, right? So for a woman, struggle love is money. That's how y'all see struggle love. Y'all see struggle love with money, which is why black women, by and large, don't respect black men, because we don't have anything. Women in general look at men and respect men and love men based off of what they can offer, protect, provide, and serve for them. Money being one of those protections, one of those services that women see necessary. It is necessary. You need money to survive. I'm not saying this is wrong. But I'm saying that when you're a part of the group of guys like black males who have the least money, the least businesses, the least everything, that means you're going to naturally garner the least amount of respect from your women, from women in general. This is why we're not respected around the world. We have nothing to offer to the people. We don't have businesses. We're seen as leeches everywhere we go. We're seen as EBT and food stamp farms everywhere we go in every part of society.
This is the black man and the black woman, right? So when you say no struggle love, when I think of no struggle love, I think of not having to struggle to see my child. That's getting with a black woman is struggle love in majority of those instances. Because now I'm struggling against the government. I'm struggling against her mentality. I'm struggling against my finances. I'm struggling against the law. I'm struggling against my mental health. I'm struggling against psychology. I'm struggling against ancestry. You see how struggle love all of it can be the same. It can be struggle love even if a nigga's got $1 million in the bank. It could be worse for you in love because now you're a target. So when women say I don't do struggle love, you have to understand struggle love for you is completely different from me. You see, you're expecting me to have money. That's the only thing in reference to struggle love for you. When I think of struggle love, I think of my fucking life. I think of every aspect of that shit being fucked off. Not just the money, but family, my freedom, my mental sanity, my mental health. See, women think about struggle love, y'all think about money, bro. The patriarchy could create this dynamic. You know what? I agree. We let y'all women have way too much fucking control. We let y'all have way too much control. This is why I uploaded the video of the Muslim dude that was walking right here. Y'all saw that short of the Muslim dude that was carrying his child, and it was his wife that had the backpack on. She was carrying the weight. He just had his son. She was like 20 feet behind him. There wasn't a single Muslim woman that complained in the household that day, neither. I guarantee you she didn't say shit. Lest she be Allah the fuck up out of her. I guarantee you she didn't say nothing. Men have let y'all get away with too much. Too many women think that their lives are hell when they're living in the best existence known in mankind's history for women. Too many women are still trying to fight for rights that they claim don't exist when 30, 50, 1,000 years ago, they would have been getting clubbed in the head and getting raped and pillaged by men. And only men were there to protect them. If their men couldn't protect them, then other men were to come destroy them. But I swear, you would think today that we're still bonking women over the head and locking them down in cages. Bro, women will be sitting up. Bro, I do DoorDash. I do DoorDash doing deliveries. I'll drive into these goddamn offices, air-conditioned offices, these businesses, these steel plant businesses, these office spaces. Bro, all this shit, all these jobs, bro, is all women, bro. This is all fucking women, bro. All these jobs where it's just people sitting on tables or answering phone calls, or when you're calling a business, bro, and somebody picks up, it's a woman. Bro, women don't be doing shit all goddamn day, bro. I be seeing this shit. What the fuck are y'all complaining about? What are y'all complaining about? Bro, I swear to God, I wish there were truly more predator men so you could see how bad it could be for you as a woman. Just so you could understand, I wish y'all could get dropped off in the Middle East, in parts of Africa, so you can really see what feminism is, because you have no voice to stand on for feminism inside of America while you type these messages from your iPhone. Crazy. Crazy. Yeah, and Simple Susie, if you assault a woman, guess what happens? You'll go to jail. Even if you don't assault her, guess what happens? You'll go to jail just like me. Yeah, even if you don't assault her, all you gotta do is say, oh, he hit me. Oh, he threatened me. Oh, I was scared. He didn't touch me, but I was scared. You can feel scared and send me to jail. But of course, you're still a victim, right? Simple Susie, you're still a victim, right? You're still a victim, right? You're still a victim. Men assault the women, you're still a victim, right? When's the last time you got assaulted? When's the last time you sent somebody to jail? Tell me. Who raped you? Tell me when the last time you were raped. Because y'all always want to talk about some rape. When's the last time you were raped? Tell me. Oh, now it's the target. You see, this is the goal. This is what you bitches do so well. I'm sorry. I call you a bitch because you're a bitch, straight up. Coco Granny, you're not a bitch. This is what y'all bitches be doing so well. Target, not victim. Target. You always be moving the goalpost and shit like that. You always be moving the goalpost. You always gonna move the goalpost. Now it's the word to target. No, keep that energy. Why can't people in America behave normally? Because people in America are fucking crazy. They're lost. The country is lost. People in power should not have power. People have lost their minds. Everybody can vote for president now. Everybody can have babies. We're not giving mental health examinations. We're not making it, bro. It should be against the law to have a baby if you have a mental health deficiency. If you have a mental health restriction, you should be immunized. You should be sterilized. You should not be able to have a children. When we get people that have ADHD having babies with bipolarness, and then those babies have babies with depression, and then they're all raising generations while taking fathers out of the house, you wonder what's going on in America. We got a bunch of fucking blind people leading the blind, creating more children, and then gaining political power and prowess in the process. Ridiculous what's going on out here. A bunch of mental nutcases writing laws and having children, and then protecting other mental nutcases while sending real niggas to jail. Buy my book if you want to know what's going on inside of America, The Black White Supremacist. Buy it for $1. Donate on Cash App. You can send me $1, send your email. If you send $1 and your email on my Cash App, I'll send you my book at the end of this live stream. You have a whole bunch of goddamn craziness going on. What's the solution? Stop having babies with black women and with, I'm not gonna lie, the white men everybody needs to stop having babies for a generation. For black people, we need to stop having babies for 2 generations. Stop having black babies for 2 generations, and a lot of black mentalities, mindsets, mental health crisis need to die off. Yeah, we need that. There needs to be a death of black culture. There needs to be a death of the black slave mind, because for 500 years we've been a slave, and I'm tired of still being a slave. It was the white man that was holding me down before. Now it's the black man. And I tell you what, my ancestors went through too goddamn much for me to be held slaves by niggas. Fuck your visitation center, bitch. Ancestors went through 500 years to slaves for a bitch to tell me I need to go to a visitation center to see my goddamn child. Bitch, you can suck a dick and die. Niggas went through 500 years of slavery so a bitch can send me to jail. Bitch, you can suck a dick and die. This shit gets crazy around here. We went through slavery so our own women could start sending us to jail, and so they could take away our own children and throw them up in the air to the alligators. You want to know my baby mama told me? You want to know my baby mama told me? You want to know my baby mama told me? My baby mama told me when she moved to Ohio that there were some white men that were after her, right? You know, my baby mama told me that there were some white men that were after her because she moved to this neighborhood. Thank you for your $1.40 $1.50 super sticker, Burkon. I appreciate the support, Barack. Hey, if you want, send another $1 to Cash App, bro. I'll send you the book. Send another $1 to my Cash App, bro. I'll email you my book. If you want the audio version, guys, then send $5 and put your email in the notes section, and I'll send you the audio version, but it's not done. 2 more days. The book is called The Black White Supremacist. Thank you for everybody donating. Double tap the channel. You want to know what my baby mama told me? She told me when she moved to the neighborhood, when she was trying to love bomb me and get me to take care of her and move in with me and everything, she told me that there were some Amish dudes that pulled up or some white dudes that pulled up, and she was trying to date a white guy in Ohio, right? So she's telling me this, and she was like, all of a sudden I came outside and there was a whole bunch of white people and they called me N-word B. She was like, they called me nigger B and all these other different types of things, right? And I was listening to the story. I was like, man, this is crazy. I felt so bad for her, bro, when she was telling me this. This is before she moved down here, before we knew each other and everything. This is before any of that, right? And so we finally get together. We finally have a baby. We finally go through all this. And guess what? Guess what? Bro, I swear to God, I can't tell a difference between those white men that called you a nigger bitch and you, bitch. I would rather have those white guys that called you a nigger bitch as a neighbor than you, bitch. Because at least I know where those white men stand, bitch. I thought I could trust you, bitch. At least I know where the evil KKK man stands, you bitch. But no, with black people, you never fucking know. That's the dangerous thing about this shit. At least I know they're racist. At least I know that 100 years ago they would take my child and throw him and feed him to the alligators. But bitch, I thought you were cool, bitch. See, they're the KKK, but they got our skin. Our women are KKK members, but they got our skin. They look like us. You see, y'all talking about KKK members being a part of judges and this and that. Nah, that's not the KKK. The modern day KKK members are the black mothers. Yeah, the modern day KKK members are the black niggas that go around lighting up the block and blowing down the blocks and communities. Those are the black new KKK members. That's the new KKK. It's your own people. It's not white people. White people aren't worried about us like that. White people are tired of us. They're like, God damn, I wish we didn't enslave you niggas so we could get y'all the fuck up out of here. White people be like, I'm tired of y'all, fool. White people like, damn, I wish we didn't bring y'all to America so y'all could be gone. White people want us gone so bad, they wish we could get on the slave boat. Thank you for the super chat, Victorious One. They're like, God damn, just go back then, nigga, if it's so bad. Goddamn, the dog agrees with me. Listen, gosh darn me. Let me see. Let's do a family check. Let's do a family check. Do we see any families right now? I don't see any families right now, but the next family I see, I'll get them on stream and we'll get what race they are. We'll get what race they are. Thank you for everybody donating and supporting the channel. Black women are your enemy. Hilarious. Yeah, I would say that most modern day black women think from a perspective that is going to harm you as a black male. Yes, 100%. Especially if you're a well-to-do black male. Now, if you're a Pookie and a Ray Ray, black women are not your enemies. They're your friends. But you got to understand, Pookie and Ray Ray is a nigga like me's type of energy. And I'm not even saying gangster, because you can be a gangster, you could be a Tyrone and still have a business. I know gangster niggas right now that got businesses from drug money. I know. So I used to speak ill on that in the past, but I know niggas right now with gangster money that got businesses. I'm talking about those who literally have nothing to offer at all. And they're just terrible people. And they're just horrible people. Yeah, those are who black women, by and large, have no problem procreating with, have no problem getting with. You know how many comments I've read about black women? Bro, there was a video I just watched. Let me just explain this to you. There was a video I watched with a woman who was trying to get an abortion, right? And it was going down to like Texas law and a whole bunch of stuff. The video was about abortion. Bro, do you know how many black women and how many comments I saw about women talking about, man, I'm so glad that the dudes I was messing with, I never had a baby by. I'm glad I decided to take the morning after pill. I'm glad I decided not to have the child. I'm glad I decided to go through the abortion. You know how many women have gone through abortions willingly because they know that the guy that they have a child with is not somebody that they're supposed to have a child with? You have that's something that's just not talked about at all. It's not talked about how many abortions y'all are having and have had, how many you have had yourself with guys that you knew would be a good father, but you love fucking them. Let's get real. Let's get real talk. Let's tell the honest truth. A lot of black women have had abortions when they were fucking with niggas they knew they shouldn't fuck with, but they did the right thing to abort the child so they wouldn't create another split home. And then sometimes the women decide to have the baby. This is why women are so upset about the abortion thing, because it starts to hold y'all more accountable for who you fuck with. And you know, women and accountability, you have a greater chance shoving an eye through the tip of a needle through the eye of a camel than holding a woman accountable. This is why I have such a hard time with you on my live stream right now. I could be making as much sense as humanly possible, but it's always going to be black man hate. Black man. Now, thank you for your super chat, because I needed that. I ain't gonna lie. But still, that same type of rhetoric, it doesn't matter what statistics or anything I bring. You're not gonna like it to a certain extent because it's black man talking bad about black women. Black man bad. Orange man bad. Donald Trump bad. Orange man say bad thing. Black man say bad thing. Black man no black man friend. Black man black woman enemy. That's how y'all think, bro. That's how y'all think. This is the mindset that I gotta deal with my baby mama. My baby daddy bad. My baby daddy hit me. My baby daddy abusive. My baby daddy no drug money. My baby daddy worthless. My baby daddy die. That's like how you think, bro. I love America. I hope everything will be okay. Barack, I love you, brother. I hope everything will be okay too. Unfortunately, where are you right now, Barack? It sounds like you're probably in from judging from your name, a Middle Eastern or a Muslim believing country. If that was the case, trust me, you're much better off dealing with women from the Muslim iron grip, not giving them shit. Hey, them women in the burqas be happy as hell to be wearing the burqa. Watch them interviews. They be like, no, we want to wear the burqa. We want to be the burqa. We want to be, this is our pride. I love being covered from head to toe. Boy, them women love that shit. Boy, we gave women too many rights. Take that shit away. My winner's right. Take it away, bro. Take it all away. These women want to be subjectified. They want to be controlled, bro. Take it all away, bro. Turkish, look at that. Man, I think y'all got control. Y'all Muslims, so y'all got control over y'all's women still. Man, Turkey's a beautiful country from what I've seen on YouTube. Man, God bless you in Turkey, bro. Allah bless you in Turkey, bro. Allah Akbar. Yeah, no, bro. I watched the videos. Bro, reporters were like, don't you feel like this is subjecting, like this is criminal? The women were like, no, we like our burqas. We like our religion. We like that our niggas tell us what to do. You know what I'm saying? We like that our niggas control us. I mean, are they lying? Are they lying? Are they lying? I'm not looking for power or control over women. I'm looking for respect. But I tell you what, whenever you have power and control of women is when they respect you. When you don't control women, they don't respect you. When you don't put a bitch in check and tell a bitch, nah, bitch, we're not about to do this, they don't respect you. When you don't put your foot down, when you don't tell them no, they don't respect you. When you don't lead and control the relationship, they don't respect you. Men don't like women having freedom because a lot of women would not choose these men. Look at the male loneliness epidemic. Okay, so let's look at this, Susie. Men don't like you having freedom. Susie, I told this story and I'm gonna tell it again. I have a homegirl that's got 4,500 likes on Tinder. She probably has like over 10,000 now. She probably has over 50,000 now. This was years ago when we talked about this on the live stream. Susie, how are you supposed to select one man if you have on your cell phone over 5,000 potential people that you could go on a date with right now? How are you supposed to select one man if on your cell phone you got 5,000 people? And thank you for having thank you Victorious One for another super chat. How are you supposed to select people? Victorious One says that this is the right thing to think. Let me see this. Oh, okay, bro. All right, let me go ahead and let me just try. Let me calm down. If you have a lot of access to guys, it's going to be harder for you to find one guy, Susie, that you want to select. Susie, if you're a 27-year-old, 37-year-old woman, your DMs are full every single day of guys saying, man, I would love to go on a date with you, especially if you're attractive. You have options, so therefore you're not going to choose as quickly to begin with, Susie. You're not going to choose as quickly to begin with. Listen, as a man, I don't have time to wait for you to wait around. You know what I mean? Now you have the time for it. So yes, it's 100% going to create an epidemic for me, but this is where the epidemic for you comes in. Hear me out. You have options endlessly, but this is your curse because the second you get with somebody and you're like, wow, this is the guy I want to be with. This is the guy that I think is going to lead me to the promised land. Out of all 5,000 likes on Tinder, he's the one. He's the one. And then off comes 5,000 number one. And you're like, oh, shit, I didn't see him. I didn't see that one. I didn't see. And then there's like 20 more that come after him. When does it stop? When does it stop? No, exactly. And this is why I say this, Victorious One, that your best thing right now is to not marry women or get with especially black women. Because the natural role of a man inside a society and inside of the relationship is to lead. It is to lead. It's to protect, lead, provide. That's the natural roles. That's the natural roles. That's the traditional. Now listen, you're saying, and I knew you were going to say this. I knew you were going to say that. But guess what? Guess what? At the end of the day, this is what you still want. You can tell me on here, women don't want men to lead. No, they do want men to lead. They just don't want men to have control. All right. So this is the thing. No, you do want men to lead. You don't want men to have control. You see, leading and having control are two different things. You don't have to follow me. You don't have to follow the president of. You don't have to follow the president of America. I think he's a good leader. It doesn't fucking matter because he has control. You understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? No. You don't want the man to have control. Control yourself. There you go. So this is the type of mindset that you have to deal with, right? Control yourself. Control myself. Yeah, I absolutely will, which is why I will stay on this platform and tell men to leave bitches like you the fuck alone. That's how I control myself. To show women like you how evil you are, how unfollowing you are, how hard it is to work with you, how hard it is just to even be amongst you, knowing that this is going to be what you're going to be marrying. Why would I want to marry somebody like you? Why would I want to marry somebody like you? I'm not even trying to control women. I just want women to respect me. You have no, but bro, there was no way I'd ever want to be with a woman like you. You want to be controlled. I'm not trying to control you. I just don't want it. When I tell you to shut the fuck up, I need you to shut the fuck up, because guess what? In the streets, if I tell a nigga to shut the fuck up, then he doesn't shut the fuck up, then he gets the fuck slapped out of him. But of course, you just nab. You can't control me. You can't control me. But the second I slap the piss out of you, bitch, you gonna end up on the floor hurting and crying. Oh, he hit me. Oh, he hit me. He hit me. Oh, he hit me. He hit me. Oh, he hit me. Yeah, I bet you shut up then, right? I bet you shut up then, right? You gonna be controlled then, right? Yeah, okay. You don't have to be controlled, but when a nigga's telling you to shut the fuck up, you better shut the fuck up. You see, men, we have to deal with real life consequences. Y'all bitches just be talking crazy, saying stupid shit, crazy shit. But y'all don't have to deal with man consequences because y'all are women, because y'all live in this fucking fantasy world. But the second that you have to deal with the consequences we got to deal with, violence is always on the menu. Violence is always the reality of being a man. Violence is always on the question. That's why we're protected. That's why 911 is 24/7 working, because violence is always around the clock. Violence is always working. It don't have to be me. It could be somebody else. There's somebody getting violent right now, and guess who you gonna call? You gonna call some men to come get violent for you, bitch. So yeah, violence is the answer, bitch. Respect it, bitch. Fuck you talking about? Violence is the menace. The menace is women. The menace is women, and the menace can be men, but there's good men to stop the menace. No, the menace right now is y'all, because y'all make it seem like, oh, we're just victims. We're victims, when everything already supports you. You already have all the laws. You have everything. You have full control of everything, and still somehow you're the victim. Still somehow you control childbirth. You control who you decide to date. You control who you decide to procreate with, and still you're the victim somehow. Still we're the menace. You have every single responsibility, every single everything that women never had, and you're still the victim somehow, right? You're still the victim. All right, you're banned. You're banned. No matter what, you have every amenity. You're married right now to your husband, as you say, and he makes a lot of money, you make a lot of money, and still men are the menace, right? You have everything that every woman doesn't have, and we're still the menace as you type that from your iPhone. Bitch, get the fuck off of my stream. Ain't nobody checking for you, trying to fuck with you, bitch. Nobody's trying to rape you. Nobody's harmed you, bitch. But you're still a victim. Men are still the menace. As you type this from your iPhone that a man created. Shut the fuck up. That's why we need to take everything away from y'all hoes, bro. That's why we need to go back to the days of Muslim. Go back to the days of severe Christianity. Go back to the days of where when you cheated, you wore the scarlet letter. Fuck that shit. Y'all need to start wearing the scarlet letter again. Boy, these hoes are out of control, bro. You whores are out of control. But it's okay. Y'all got what's coming for y'all. I guarantee you. Because messages like these are rising. Channels like these are rising. Men are getting tired of y'all all around the world. You don't think that all races of people are tired of black people? You don't think that all races of people are tired of black women? You think that it's only black men that are tired of black women? You think I'm the only one feeling the way I feel about black women? You got another thing coming for you, black woman. You got another thing coming for you, black woman, if you think I'm the only one. Peace, God. Good to see you, famo. John Thunder in this bitch, man. Good to see all my brothers, man. Hey, buy my new book, The Black White Supremacist. Send $1 to my Cash App, Jaw, and send your email in the About section. I'll send you the new book. It's $1 right now. I need the money, y'all. I'm struggling. I'm not gonna lie. But don't even send, bro. Jaw, just send your email in the comments, and I'll screenshot it and get you the book sent, brother. Audiobook's going to be dropped in 2 days. What are we talking about here? The only white supremacy I see is in the form of black people. Whether it be me going to the club and a nigga stepping on my Jordans and getting too hyped and wanting to swing on me, whether it be my baby mama trying to get me locked up again and again and again, or filing new cases on me, or trying to raise my child support. I don't see no white people standing on the corner with the pitchforks and the hats. All I see is niggas with Ku Klux Klan masks on. Be the same one out here telling me that I'm hating on black people for talking about the way I'm talking. What? What? You be the same one trying to escape niggas once you get some money. You be the same one trying to move into the gated communities once you get your retirement check, once you get your settlement paid. What are you talking about? Go build you the business then. Bruh. Yo, Ja with the $10 super chat coming in. Ja with the $10 super chat coming in on the clutch, man. It's good to have y'all support, man. I mean, honestly, I don't see any families, so we're doing a family scan right now, y'all. We're doing a family scan. We've been looking to see what race of families we see together, because all you see, and y'all can do this, when y'all out in public next time, y'all just walk around. Look to see how many black fathers, black mothers with the black children you see in public. You're not going to see any. Look to see how many black families you see in public. If you like this message, support me. If you want to just support my channel, there's a Cash App right there. I'm doing bad right now, y'all. Look to see how many black families. You're not going to see no black families. There are no black families in public anymore. Y'all, black women do not want families. They want to simply have kids and then and then be able to do it on their own, because like Ami said, they don't want to be controlled. She just came to my stream and told me women don't want to be led anymore. We don't want to be controlled. Bro, they see the man in the household. You could be doing nothing 24/7 all day, just getting home from work. If you say like, hey, baby, do we got this? Hey, baby, have you done that? In her mind, you're trying to control her. This bitch ass nigga just done got home. Bitch ass nigga ain't even making no money at the job, and he wants to know if I cook. This bitch ass nigga, I already told this bitch ass nigga that we needed money for the bills, and he wants to ask me if I got this ready for him. Bro, this is what our women are texting behind closed doors, bro. That T-app where you see how women be talking, dogging men out in secret, that's how women talk about you, bro. That's how our women talk about us with all their friends, with all their family members, brother. Women be dogging us out in those text messages. I stole my baby mama's phone and looked at that shit. My own mama was dogging me out. My own mama wanted me to go to jail. My mama. My own mama dogging me out with my baby mama, bro. Saying like, oh yeah, I hope he goes to jail. I hope he this, I hope he that. I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck is going on? I'm a good father. I'm a nigga that wants to be in my child's life. Child-free life is great. I tell everybody, boy, you are spinning the dice. You decide to have a baby in the black community, you are spinning the dice. 70% of black kids don't have no fathers. 70% of black kids don't have a father. If you want to be a father in your child's life, I would advise you to not have a child with a black woman. I would advise you to not have a child with a black male, vice versa. But moreover, if you're a black male and you want that family, 70% of the women out there don't know how to give it to you, bro. They didn't have no father. They think that men are naturally controlling and oppressive. They think that men, and this is white men and white women too, but it's just that white people own the world. They're not going to feel it the way we feel it because we ain't got no businesses. All these businesses you see, Asian owned, white owned, Mexican owned, white owned, white owned, white owned, white owned, white owned, white owned. They're not going to feel it the same way we feel it. We ain't going to feel that shit. Fuck you mean? So when our women start betraying, when our women sends us to jail, when our women sends us to paternity court, we ain't got shit to fall back on like these motherfuckers do. That's why I'm preaching my message. I don't care if you were married, bitch. Get the fuck off my stream. You're the exact problem. And I would hate to be married to a woman like you. If you're what I have to look forward to be married to, a woman that doesn't want to be led, admittedly, what the fuck? How you gonna be married but you don't want to lead? That's part of your vows, bitch. I'm sorry for cussing so much. I really am. But this type of mentality. Oh, there's a black father. We found a black father. We see a black father, ladies and gentlemen. Don't see a family, but we did see a father. So, hey, That's a start. Wow. Hey, that's a start. That's a start. There's children with him. That's a start. I might ask. Should I ask him? Let me ask him. Let me ask him if he's with the mother of his children. Hold on. I'm gonna ask him. Brother. Boss man. Ask you a question, boss man. Are you still with the mother of your child? You are. You still with them? Thank you, brother. You're still with them. We got one. We got one out here, y'all. Boss man. Those are children, boss man? You still with the mother of your child, boss man?
Yeah.
Got two? Oh my God, we got 2 in a row. Woo. That's 2 in a row. That's pretty good, bro. I ain't gonna lie. We got 2 families. So hey, I stand corrected. They're not part of the 70%. Do you know how, bro, do you know how rare that is, bro? You know how rare that is? Let me tell you something. I've been sitting out here for the past, I'd say 66 days or like 65 days. I don't know. It's on my calendar. How long I've been sitting out here. Fucking messed up. I've seen, I kid you not. I've sat right here. I've seen, less than 10 black families, bro. Less than 10. That's why I had to go ask. What you just saw is a Sunday special. What you just saw is a Sunday afternoon church special type of deal because I ain't seen none of them. And I've been right here. Anyways, if you can be that lucky and have the mother of your child in their life still, if you're one of those guys, then by all means, congratulations. Numbers show and tell that you're probably not going to be one of those guys, all right? Because again, you're probably going to be one of the guys like me, all right? One of the 70%ers, okay? It's too much of a risk. It's too much of a risk. It's too much of a risk, especially nowadays. Listen to the women. Listen to our own women tell you. Listen to the women tell you. Unless you got the money ready on standby to hire family lawyers and to do all these things, I would not do it. It's too much of a risk. There's just not enough. The numbers just don't lie, bro. The numbers don't lie. The numbers don't lie. Honestly, this is where I'm at, right? This is where I'm at. I ain't gonna lie. One of the chicks in there look crazy good. I wouldn't have a child. I wouldn't bring it up. Aside from that, like I said before, I'm kind of waiting for her to come out. Give me a second. I should have just talked to her. Dang, she was bad. Damn. Anyways, okay, I'm sorry. Listen, guys, support the book, The Black White Supremacist. Donate $1 to my Cash App, $Truth Seekers. We're telling the truth about black people, how we got to America as slaves, why we were slaves, why we're still slaves today, why we'll continue to be slaves, everything that happened to me when I was a kid, all kinds of crazy stories. In the email or in the note section, put your email section in the note section, all right? I'm gonna try and calm down a little bit, bro. You know, this subject, it works me up a lot. It works me up a lot because I'm so committed to it and I have so much going on behind it. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of passion with this, and you know what I might end up doing? I might end up just trying to set up a table eventually. Maybe this is how we can do it and like step it up and take it to the next level. We can be live. I'm gonna probably try and see if I can't set up a table out here and catch some of these people and catch some conversation and we get a crowd going or something like that, because I'm seeing some potential here. And I'm seeing some opportunity here. All right, I'm seeing some opportunity here. I mean, hell, you know what? I don't know. Maybe I'm just a lame ass nigga at the end of the day. You know, maybe I'm just a lame ass nigga that just couldn't keep my baby mama. Maybe it's just really all up to me at the end of the day. Maybe them niggas are just solid. I'm a lame ass nigga, broke ass nigga, a bum, and I deserve to be lonely. But if that's the case, it's 70% of us that are lame ass niggas like me too, bro. 70% of us type of deal, you know. So I don't know. Maybe I need to go ask those men, what they did to keep their women. You know, I mean, to be honest, I didn't catch it. But one of the kids looked like they might have been a mixed family, but I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell if he was mixed or not. I didn't want to get his kids on camera. So if y'all saw, then y'all can see. Let me see what we got going on here. like, I'm not gonna lie, I miss my daughter right now. Like, I would like to see my daughter right now, you know, but I realize that that can't happen. And I pretty much dedicated fully to crashing out. I've dedicated fully, like, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, right? I knew that if I started going live like this, it was gonna be a wrap for me. It was going to be a wrap for me, and it was going to ruin any potential that I had to see my daughter. Like, I knew 100%. Like, I'm dealing with the actual real life narcissist. Women, they think we're all narcissists, right? All women think we're narcissists in today's day and age. I'm dealing with the actual, like, real life narcissist. And so me making these videos, me going live, me deciding to go ahead and go full fledged with this pretty much means that, like, I'm cutting off my nose to spite my face right now. You know, like, me making these videos is ensuring that I'm not going to be in my child's life, because everything that I'm saying about this girl, this woman, this person, black women in general, is going to come right back on me. You know, it's going to fall right back on me. And, like, for the most part, see, there she is. There she is in the chat right there. This is my baby mama right here. If y'all think I'm joking, she just commented. All she does is watch. All she does is watch. And when you're dealing with a narcissist, like, look up narcissism. One of the most classic traits about it is whenever you ruin their public image, they'll make it their life's mission to destroy your life. So she's in the chat right now. She'll make it her life's mission. She'll keep the daughter away from me. I've ruined it. I've done this. I've done that. I'll never see my daughter again. And she'll admit it. She's right in the chat admitting it. So listen to what I'm telling you, man. Listen to what I'm telling you, black men. Listen to what I'm telling you, black men. Listen to what I'm telling you, black men. Thank you, baby mama. I'm glad you're gonna let me rock out. Thank you, baby mama. Go about your way. Make sure that no other men are around our daughter, okay? Baby mama, when you're riding your new dick, make sure that no other men are inside touching on our daughter, okay? I don't want any men to be abusing and sexually abusing our daughter, because that would be a really bad thing for you, okay, baby mama? So make sure. Oh, I can see her at the monkey center, right? So, gentlemen, once again, this is what you have to look forward to. If you want to visit your child in visitation, maybe if you can be lucky, you might get lucky like those black guys we just saw, but you probably won't be. All right. You probably will not be that lucky. And to be honest with you, like, we're in Dallas. So these niggas out here got money. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, if you're black out here, you got money type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So these niggas probably got money, and it's a lot easier to keep a woman when you got money. So that's just the reality. So I will say that. Take that with a grain of salt. If you want to try and be one of them, 100%. But what you're going to end up most likely dealing with is what you see right on the live stream right now. If somebody wants to call in, you can call in. Baby mama, I'm not taking your call in, obviously, for obvious reasons, right? So I'm not taking your call in, but I'm glad you commented, because you proved my point, and you make everything 100% real. 100% real. I know, like the animal I am. I know I'm an animal. What else? Exactly. I'm an animal. I'm everything. I beat on you. I'm an animal. I'm an abuser. It's everything. Yeah, you'll be everything to black women once you're not whatever they feel like you should be, or once they're pissed off at you, or once you pissed them off, or once you whatever. You'll ruin your life effectively. I would advise you stay away from them. Had I stayed away from this woman and not had a child with her, I wouldn't even be making this live stream right now. I'd probably have an apartment. But now we have a child together, and now for the rest of my life, I'll always have somebody that can exert this level of control. Again, like slave ownership, right? It's like this person already has like the government already gives women 100% control of custody. Unless you got $30,000, $40,000, $50,000, I can't go see my child, or I can't do anything like that. Unless I want to go to the white man's visitation center, unless I want to go to the white man's zoo and go play with my daughter for a couple of hours, and then let her go home and her mom have her new dick appointment come through, and then while he fucks her to sleep, she goes to sleep and he creeps off into her room and she's just sleeping. She doesn't care. Bro, a lot of women don't even care if their daughters are getting abused, if I'm being honest with you. They don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, you already know, you knew your son was getting abused, right? For a while. You didn't give a fuck, right? You still stayed with the guy, right? Don't let my daughter get abused. This is what you have to wake up to, and this is what you have to go through, right? I have to worry day in and day out of whether or not this is going to be the day that my daughter is touched by another man, because her mother can't control her sexual urges. Her mother sees sex as an actual, like, oh my God, if I don't have it, I swear to God that I'm going to die. I swear to God. I know. Yeah, your lawyer's going to serve me. I know. Your lawyer's going to serve me. When you deal with black women, now this is like, you don't deal with the KKK. Look at my baby mama in the chat. My lawyer's going to be served. My lawyer's going to serve you. Your lawyer's going to do this. Your lawyer's going to do that. I haven't done nothing to this woman. I'm sitting online talking. But of course, And you're going to deal with every ounce of recourse past then, because that's when you deal with black women. You get trauma, you get pain, you get the 70% that didn't have a father, you get, oh, you're evil, oh, you're this, oh, you're that, my lawyer's going to serve you, because that's all they know. That's the only thing their mothers taught them. Live off of the government. My lawyer is going to serve you. Oh, you're this. Oh, you're that. Your mama's black. Your mama's bald. Your mama's this. That's the only thing you can just don't even deal with them. Don't mess with them. Don't fuck them. Don't try to help them. Don't try to do nothing. Let Trump take everything away. Let Trump take everything away. Let the white man come in and be as bad as the white man wants to be. Stop trying to help them. Oh no, I don't want to appreciate you, Ja. I don't want to block her because it shows that my message is true. This literally proves my message in real time. So I love having her. I love the racist comments. Whenever people comment and they're racist, I love that shit because it shows what my daughter's getting ready to go through. It shows the idiocy that my daughter that's going to be raising my daughter. Why would you serve me for what? You can't even serve me for anything other than slander. What's the point of trying to serve the baby father slander documents? For what? Because you don't like the way he's talking about you? The truth? Fuck out of here. Hey, you know what? I will though, God. I'm a block her right now. I'm a block her right now because you right about that. Let me go ahead and get her blocked. That's all she does is just. That's all she does, just a thorn in my side, 24/7. Nigga ain't woke up and seen his daughter, missing his daughter. Daughter looks completely different. Daughter's happy to see him on the phone, and what I got to deal with, telling the truth about not making children with women like this. And then because you're gonna have your lawyers called on you. You're gonna go to jail. You'll have your freedom taken from you. If that's not the KKK, then what the fuck is? If that's not death in a white hat, what the fuck is? Man. Our ancestors are rolling, twisting and turning. Our ancestors are vomiting in the graves right now. Because of women like you, bitch. Get your lawyer, bitch. He ain't gonna be able to get nothing from me anyways. Because of women like you, because of people like you. Our ancestors, if they knew, bro. Our people were shipped across. I don't know if we were here before. I'm sure some of us were naturally Indians. I know some black people were already here. Some were already in Central America. I know we had black people in Europe. Some black people still did come on a ship. They did make that 3-month journey when the waves were higher than Walmart buildings stacked on top of each other, vomiting, pissing, shitting on each other for months on end, not knowing the language of their fellow clansmen that was beside them, dying on each other, children dying, jumping overboard to lighten the ship. And what you got to deal with? You got to deal with these black hordes of today. Oh, there we go. There's a family. There's a family. There's a family. Latinos. Together. Latinos. Together. See, I ask the black guys if they're still with their mother or child. They could say yes, but they could still be separated technically, you know? There's a family. There's a family together. There's a family together. See if we see any more. And like I said before, this is like a Dallas area, so it's kind of a little bit more expensive, so there's not going to be as many black people in this area to begin with. I'll give the honest truth about that. Yo, if you want to buy my book, if you want to support me right now, I know I say this a lot. A nigga sleeping in the car, a nigga really got a mission, nigga really trying to make secret societies out here for us, for black men specifically. I'm not going to lie. White men, sure, we might be able to have a couple that join, and other people too, but they'll have to be on a very specific type of time. You can send an email to thehonesttruthyt@gmail.com. Now this bitch want to call my phone. Bitch, I'm not picking up the phone for you while I'm doing my messages. Stop calling my phone. I ain't fucking with you like that. Now you want to call my phone. You just had me blocked. But now when a nigga goes flame turbo on your ass, now you want to call my phone. No, don't call my phone. A nigga knows he's not going to get to see his daughter for the rest of his life. And guess what? A nigga's got peace about that shit. You know why? Because a nigga believes in himself. A nigga believes in his mission. He's not going to let you get fuck him over. Fuck. You know what I'm trying to say? You can't fuck with me no more. Do your worst. You've already done your worst and I made it through it. I'm not worried about you taking Sailor away. I'm not tripping, bitch. Fuck you. Buy this book, The Black White Supremacist, if you support my message, if you want to see change inside of the community, if you hope for a better day for your grandchildren and your great-grandchildren, and for black kids who haven't been born yet, to where they don't have to roam in war-torn communities and environments. They can have secret organizations and black men who started with you and me and their forefathers that believed in building businesses and then investing 1% of their checks together in totality with everybody that was in the group. If you believe in that, then send me a Cash App and I'll send you this book. $1 is all it takes. Send me a $1 Cash App to Truth Seekers. That's right. I have so many economic plans that are so easy that Dr. Umar could never. If every single black person inside of one state or city gave 0.01% of their check, 0.01, 0.01, not one. If every black person gave 0.01% of your check, do you know how much money we'd have at the end of the year to build computer labs, to build facilities, gyms, businesses, donut shops? It don't take nothing but structure. But niggas ain't got shit. So while I don't got shit, I'm at least structure the shit that I do have, because I recognize the numbers and the power that we do have. And nobody else is gonna organize us. I'll fucking organize us. And I'll do it while I'm homeless. You'll hear more about my secret society called The League that's going to be coming out when we get an office space. When we actually get an office space and I finally do get an actual space and we have our first meeting, if you're invited to The League, then you'll get an invite. You'll receive that either through the mail or through email. You'll know if you're invited to the secret session of black men that are going to start the change. And you'll have access to things. Yeah, you'll have power. You'll have access. We'll have power because we're hiring and we're bringing on powerful people. We're bringing on people that can change legislation to a certain extent, or that can make board or citywide announcements. Oh yeah. Yeah, there's structure. There's a way to take it down now. Oh yeah. You see, it sounds crazy. It sounds stupid. It sounds like conspiracy because we've never been taught like this. But white people got all this shit. And guess what? White people want us to have this shit too. You don't think the Skull and Bones Society wants to have a secret meeting in alliance with a black secret society? Of course they do. They want to be on that. They want to be on that secret shit too, but we got to be on our shit. We got to have doctors, lawyers, police officers. We got to have a little bit of corruption in our favor too. And guess what? The white man's going to be like, I see that y'all changed the market rate in South Detroit. How'd you do that? We'd be interested in possibly hearing if you want to change it. That's how you really start fucking with some shit. Y'all ain't listening, man. Yeah, we gonna get it done. We gonna get it done, man. We gonna get it done. I'm not like Dr. Umar. I'm not like the guy that's got the little thing on him or whatever. I'm not like none of these niggas, man. I don't give a fuck. I'm not scared of nobody. I'm not barring no words. I'm not nothing. And what I say is true. What I say is real. Everything I say is 100% factual. That's why I'm the honest truth. I don't give a fuck if it hurts me. I don't give a fuck if it kills me. I do not care, because what's real is rare and fake is everywhere. And I don't stand most people, and I can't live like most people. I'm gonna be real. I don't care if it kills me. I don't care if I can't ever see my daughter again. I will sacrifice my daughter for the betterment of our people. If that's what it takes to get this shit going, then fuck it. That's what it takes. Within 10 years, we need to have laws drafted and starting to be changed for child support and custody laws. If we don't have enough attorneys within 10 years in the secret society, then what the fuck are we doing? That's one of the 10-year goals. We need to change child support custody laws to automatic either 75-25, 90-10, or 85-15. They're not going to go for 50-50. I know they automatically won't do that, but there needs to be father custody automatically awarded at the birth if the father signs the birth certificate. That's one of the missions of my secret society. Automatic child custody, irrespective of if the father wants it or not. That's just one thing, bro. We got so much shit. What caused my content to shift so much is realizing that black women were just as bad as black men, is realizing that everybody is almost equally as trash, but realizing that black women could almost be worse in a lot of instances. What switched it over was me realizing and going through the situation with my baby mama, with black women that I supported and upheld and uplifted for millennia on end, for thousands of YouTube hours. What switched my entire position was when I woke up and I was in jail for domestic violence and assault, and I was having lies online spread about me, and my entire life being crumbled in front of my eyes, as if a white person, as if the most evil white person has just suddenly mysteriously vamooshed in my life and then just decided to start causing mayhem. But it wasn't. It was all at the hands of black people, and then all my black family and all my black friends and then all my black acquaintances, and everything that I knew that was black started turning to ashes. When I realized, oh, I don't have shit. I don't have nothing to fall back on. There's no community. There's no true friends. There is no fucking family. There is no mentorship, leadership. There's no businesses. There's no homeless shelters. There's no food banks. There ain't shit. So what the fuck is the kid supposed to do in the community if he's kicked out of his mom's home? He's kicked out of his dad's home. Where the fuck can he go? My niggas don't own shit. When I started realizing that black women have just as much, if not more, to do with the problem of the black community than black males, is when I switched, and my daughter was the reason. My daughter. So that's your answer. My daughter caused my switch. She caused me to see the light, if you will. See the light. Yeah, having a daughter caused everything to change for me. Having an innocent soul brought in to bullshit caused everything to change for me. Realizing that my seed that I waited 34 years to bring into this world of existence was going to have to go through nigga shit is what caused it for me. You see, something snapped inside of my mind when I was on the way to hospital as I missed the birth of my child. Something snapped when I realized that the only reason I missed the birth, the first breath that my baby girl took as she opened her eyes into this evil, fucked up world, was seen by everybody else but the motherfucking person that created her. Something snapped inside of me as a man when I realized that the only motherfucker I could blame wasn't no goddamn KKK member, wasn't no goddamn Mexican, wasn't no goddamn Asian, but a goddamn black woman. That's when everything changed. When I realized that if I was a slave, I'd have had more access to my child than I do now, that's when everything changed. When I wanted to step back into the days of slavery so I knew what it was to have a black family, that's when everything changed. When I realized that my life as I knew it was forever different and never going to be the same, is when I changed. Hey, what do you know? A single mom with 3 kids. And what race is she? You guessed it. Hey, there's a family. What race are they? You guessed it. No, I don't think I'd rather be a slave. I just wish I could transplant and live in that community for a second to know what it was to walk outside and know that every other person that looked like you for the most part got your back no matter what. And even in that moment, you still had a couple coon masters, right? You still had a couple slaves that were always looking around. They were always whatever, and I honestly, this is a poor way of saying it. I would never want to be a slave and experience what they experienced, but so I can't say that. I just want to be a part of a community of people that all really like each other, that they're all part of the community. Like imagine being a part of a group of people that are like a country, and everybody in the country is together. Like imagine being Asian. Like when you wake up, everybody else is Asian, and everybody else is thinks like you and acts like you, and You're all trying to fight for the Asian cause, the Japanese cause. Everybody's Korean. Everybody's European. Everybody's Ukrainian. Everybody's Russian. Everybody's German. Everybody's whatever. In your whole country, everybody looks just like you, and y'all are able to have the same technologies, iPhones, blah, 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 blah. And it's like everything's modern and normal. Imagine being that with black people, bro. Having a whole country that looks just like you. Imagine that. You can't. The closest thing you have to that is Africa, and you niggas want to go to Africa, right? Yeah, fuck right. I don't see nobody moving to Africa. Shit gonna be looking like this. Shit gonna be looking like goddamn. Shit gonna be looking like this. Y'all niggas move to Africa. Be like, goddamn, we're back home. We are back home, where we want to be, away from the white man. Woo! Man, it's so good to be back. Shit, motherfucker. Man, it's so good to be away from the white man and be back home in Africa. Ooh, this is good here, ain't it? We are back home. Fuck out of here. I don't see a single goddamn person going to Africa. Y'all niggas love your iPhones way too much. That's why I don't listen to none of that Black Lives Matter bullshit. I'm like, boy, I'm not about to listen to y'all. I'm about to listen to y'all. The second I see y'all starting to move and build stuff, then I'll join Black Lives Matter. Other than that, I am. Hey, listen. Buy and support Black excellence. If you like these live streams, I know I keep promoting myself, but I don't give like screw you, bro. I'm living I'm in my car, bro. Like, fuck you. $1, it gets you the book. If you've already sent a contribution, I'm sending the copies when I get offline, probably, or when I end the stream, probably like an hour after I end the stream. $1 buys you a copy of the new book. It explains why we were slaves, why niggas will always be slaves, why black people have always been their number one issue, why white people will never be black people's number one issue, and everything else in between. It even gives stories about my personal life, the black white supremacist. This is not what it's supposed to look like, but I ain't got no fucking money for this shit. I ain't got no money to... So this is not what it's supposed to look like, but when I do get the actual copy of the book, I promise to you, I don't know. Anyways, if you want to buy the book, I don't know what I promise you. Ay. I don't know why bro keeps calling me, bro. You see that I'm online right now. Guys, if y'all see that I'm online right now, guys, stop calling my phone. Bro, you see I'm online, bro. I can't even pick up right now, dude. I can't pick up the phone right now, bro. If you want to buy the book, $1, guys, support me. I can go get some gas in my car. More madness and nonsense. We're 3 hours in. It's the top of the hour. Let's get some music going, huh? Let's get some music going. I hope that wherever you are, you're enjoying your day. This broadcast for you has been wonderful. I'm enjoying my day. We got temperate weathers. We've got planes flying overhead. Look at that gosh darn private white plane. Look at that white man flying in that plane. Look at that beautiful white plane. Look at them beautiful white jeans. I mean, blue jeans. Anyways, if you're enjoying your day, make sure to leave a like. This live stream has been kind of a little bit off the rails. Whether or not I keep it up, I don't know. Because I mentioned secret societies. I mentioned a whole bunch of stuff I wasn't supposed to talk about, but I can't help it. I end up getting so like, so passionate. I'm so passionate. I have no chill. I know that the video keeps like going from light to black. There we go. I'm so passionate, like I have no chill, bro. I don't know how to just chill. Man, I wish the lighting would stop, but the lighting is gonna be a little messed up, guys, until I figure it out. Hold up. Let's see what this does. Oh, that's nice. Ooh. If you want to know the workout routine to where you can just, you know what I'm saying, six-pack abs with no working out, you want to know the workout routine, you can donate $1 and I'll submit your email. No, you want to know really how to do it? I eat anything I want every day, and the only thing I have is like a little bit of titty meat. But just don't eat any soy. Stay away from soy. If you stay away from soy, I promise you it'll be good. Anyways, y'all, let's get back to the message. I'm preaching, okay? I'm preaching. I know I lost a couple people there. Like, nigga, we don't see your body. Listen, peace to y'all, man. I'm gonna start saying that. I'm preaching and the message isn't over yet. We're starting to get a little bit more people. Hey, look, another family. Hey, look, another family. Wow, another family. What race are they, guys? Oh, wow. Wow, another family. Wow, what do you know? What do you know? Another Latina family. Another Latino family. Another Latino family. What do you know? Coincidence? I don't know. I don't know. If you've been calling my phone during this live stream, I promise we're going to end up wrapping it up in the next hour. All 10 people rocking with me, thank you for rocking with me. I'm glad to have y'all in the building. I'm glad that you're enjoying the stream, and I'm glad that you've been getting content. If you think I'm crazy, that's fine. The only thing I ask is that you donate for my craziness, because the niggas is still losing it out here. Yeah. So baby mama wants to call now. Baby mama now wants to what? To do what? Just for me to stop talking about the situation? Oh, now you want me to stop talking about the situation? A nigga's been quiet and a nigga finally made up his mind. I took months and months and months and months and months to sit and really think about what the fuck I was gonna do, because you had my balls constricted. You had my balls tangled up, and I needed to get control of my testes and my testicles again, but you kept fucking with me and fucking with my daughter and child. You moved while you were pregnant. You moved while you had the baby. After you had the baby, before you had the baby, you did nothing but move, move, and move, and I kept chasing you. So a nigga finally got done chasing you and gave up and decided to quit this shit, and quit it for good, bro. And quit it for good. And let me tell y'all something, bro. When y'all quit and stop fucking with the black community's bullshit, when you decide to stop fucking with black people's problems, when you decide to stop giving in to black people's trauma and mental issues, it's the most validating, amazing feeling you'll ever have in your life. All right? We're going to go ahead and wrap this thing up because we're coming down to a close right now, and it's at the 3-hour mark. We've had a pretty good live stream. I know I go crazy. I know I say a lot of stuff. It's all for the benefit of my people, because I was one of the ones that wanted the best for our people. I was one of the ones that promoted and gave free advertisement, gave free whatevers, gave free inspirational messages, always was trying to put the black foot first, the black foot forward, the black foot, the black people, everything. I was always trying to keep everything black, but I had to realize not everybody else is doing that with me. Miss Reality, it's good to see you in the building, Miss Reality. Thank you, and I appreciate you understanding my reality and always willing to tune in and listen. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate the good wishes, and things are getting better. You know, I think when I finally decided to kind of like, you know, it is what it is, Jonathan. Just put in work, say what you got to say, and let what is Caesar's be paid to Caesar, and that's it. When I got to that point, I think it's going to get better. You know, so I'm gonna see if anybody donates to the Cash App. Hopefully, we get a couple donations, because literally I started out the day with no money. Since my that's why I was struggling so good right now. I was like, man, gotta go ahead and go to work. You know, I do what I can do. You know, and so I'll get a couple dollars, put some money in the tank. We'll try and do another stream later today, and you know, trying to eventually get back to work and eventually kind of get back to everything, and you know, hopefully we can get some sales. You know, got the book out now, and it's supposed to be going on the website. So the website should be up in a couple of days. We got professional people working on the website as we speak. My buddy, my business partner's got somebody working on the website as we speak. So it should be up by Monday. We got a press release that just dropped on like 200 different websites. It's up now, and it's got the website in there and the YouTube links and other links. So we're gonna see what it does, and you know, I'm just putting money in myself. You know, I'm betting on myself. You know, because I've had a lot of people bet against me, and a lot of people have, you know, just they don't see the vision, and so it's like, dude, I work and I do everything that I can while I can do it, and you know, people still don't understand that. So it's like, stop trying to get people to understand you, Jonathan. Do your DoorDash job, and that's a job. You know, it doesn't matter what other people think. If people want to support you, they're gonna support you. If they don't, then they don't. In the meantime, if you got something that's really important to say, if you really believe in something that's really actually worth a damn, people are gonna get you where you need to be. You know, people are going to help you out. They're going to get you to where you need to be. You know, I firmly believe that. And y'all have donated already and contributed. And so I already feel like this is what I'm supposed to be doing, you know, to an extent. You know, I already feel that. I don't have much to show for it right now. And so that takes away from my message. It makes me look bad when I am out here streaming and I'm not in a podcast studio like, you know, like a lot of white people would be, or, you know, even anybody else. You know, it does make it look bad, but I figure, why not? We're going to start it now and do what we can right now, because this is all we can do. And once we finally do get to that position, the people that were watching the beginning will get to see, like, oh, this nigga's really real. Like, he wasn't lying about the podcast. I wonder if he's telling the truth about a secret society. What if he is? Let me ask him more about it. What's his mission? What's his purpose? Because obviously he's made some kind of steps in progress. So I'm happy about that. I can show all of my proof, show all my progress. I don't hold bars back. I don't hold words back. I don't mince words for nobody or nothing no more. I'm going to say the real. and we're gonna stand on that. And that's the honest truth. Yo, I love you, Miss Reality. I love all my channel members. Consider becoming a channel member. Again, I say, if you can't support, guys, thank you so much. If you can't, it's cool. We're gonna rock this thing on out. Will we be back later tonight? I think so. I think so. If I had a couple contributions and I have enough to where I can get food and do everything like that, not worry about how I can make money tonight, I'll be back 100%. Thank you to my super chatters. I appreciate y'all for super chatting. Y'all are wonderful and y'all make this thing go round, man. Y'all don't understand how much you help. If you're black, stay strong. If you're going through it, if you're anyways, stay strong. If you don't like black people, stay strong. Yeah, whatever it might be, however you're feeling, stay strong and know that your light, your hope is coming. All right? That's what I keep telling myself. But for my black people and that are out there that are struggling, going through it day in and day out, and you feel like you have no help, you feel like nobody understands you, I understand you. And I want you to know I understand you. I want you to know that nobody else will understand you but another black person, okay? I want you to know that. We're all we really got at the end of the day. Not really, but for now, we're all we got. Because in a minute, these white people are going to keep on taking these food stamps like Donald Trump. They're going to take everything. And then you're really going to see what it's like for white people not to like you. I say that in jest, but no, for real. Listen, I love y'all. I'll see you on the next live stream. Like this on your way out, guys. Take care of each other. We all we got. And remember, the slave ships. Remember, the slave ships never came back. I love y'all. I'll see you on the next one. Now it's really over. Now it's really over. Peace, y'all. Bro, I don't know how to end this thing, bro. Oh, there it is. Peace, y'all.